fuck that shit. Still seal boy, bust that bitch. Call me a foe, I love that shit. David Beckham, I love that. Kick dopamine, I love that. Drip dope fiend, JK, dope head, yeah, all that shit. Opioids did all that shit. Started off with the oxys, moved up to the Roxys. Soul blue for the profit, Adderall for the knowledge. Alcohol made me nauseous, cocaine had me violent, sherm sticks had me wildin'. Grandma always had to watch me. Then a nigga did black, make it never look back. Monkey live on my back, chasing dragons out back. I was hooked, no cap, I was addicted as fuck. Copping with money for lunch, ended up shooting it up. Got high big cuz bathroom, he ended up beating me up. He put my ass in rehab, I still ain't giving it up. I don't quit, me and Soldier getting lit. Call some bitches, slang some dick. Red and blue, make a pic, made a mess, take a flick. Wait, live long, shooting up vet should've been gone. I know cause all of my friends gone, that's why I put hoes in the friend zone. To play touchdown like end zone, get your dog put down like Kendo. Next time anybody gon' die, I'ma just send them to Lee. Let niggas get out of line, he just gon' send them to me. We don't got kick in the door, we gon' get in on the key. Bitch, I'm a band of the thief, bitch. You can't take advantage of me, bitch. I take advantage of you. What kind of drugs do you do? I'ma probably get you booked, for sure gon' fuck your life off. I'ma probably get you hooked, for sure gon' fuck this night off. Gang drugs, gang drugs, gang drugs, gang drugs, gang drugs, yeah. Gang drugs, yeah. It's keys. Applying pressure, I be stepping on they whole neck. I reach the Mecca, still I do it for the whole set. I tell the story so my movements off a recollect. We from a city where the coppers show us disrespect. Nab Jones pulled me over and he dissed the set. I told him do what you gon' do, then I threw up the set. Just pulled up on Niem and Rob, them niggas threw up the set. Them niggas my Warner Bros, tell them niggas cut the check. Okay, popping off. These niggas think they talk like Nick and nigga knock it off. You need protection for your head, I'm about to knock it off. The simple thing, the guillotine, I watched it chop it off. Birds of a feather, all my niggas flocking off. If you can't tell me what to do, then you just not a boss. All my bigger low, them niggas came with smoke. Them niggas came with sherm sticks, them niggas came with dope. Wait, fuck it up, rainbow out, luck is up. Hey, see I can't hang out, fuck 'em up. Hey, it's the little things. Seen little vamp with the little fangs. Gold on his wrist with the little chain. BB gun with the little flame. Hey, fuck it up. Rainbow wide, luck is up. Hey, see I can't hang out, fuck 'em up. Hey, it's the little things. I seen little vamp with the little fangs. Hit gold on his wrist with the little chain. Hit BB gun with the little flame. Keys. Fuck it up, rainbow wild, luck is up. Ayy, see I can't hang out, fuck 'em up. Ayy, it's the little things. Seen little vamp with the little fangs. Gold on his wrist with the little chain. BB gun and the little flame. Hey, go, fuck it up, rainbow wild, she luck is up. Ayy, she can't hang out, fuck 'em up. Ayy, it's the little thing. Seen little vamp with the little fangs. She gold on the wrist with the little chain. She BB gun with the little, she go. First off, let me let you know, bitch, I'm from deep west, 16th Street, I ain't never had control. Chrome 4-5 is hard to blow. If we talking the click, it's beat 'em up, fuck, nigga. 3 wishes ran out of luck, nigga. Free seat walk, free luck, nigga. If it's up, whole turf, fuck, nigga. Like I said before, bitch, I'm a great ragger, I make havoc, I play savage, I slay dragons, I find a way. I got time today, big keys, do not duplicate. I'm me, how you gon' copy this? Deets ain't never graduate, cause gang bang on a scholarship. Baby girl, it's the deep west. Come slide with me through the whole turf. Think they did 'em bad, bitch, we did 'em worse. Think Mad Max, bitch, I'm out the dirt. I got a gang of cousins, I ain't talking Kirk. Glock baby niggas, I ain't talking burps. Keys got a bag, I ain't talking purse. Keys on your ass like a fucking skirt. 4 times 4, that equals 16. So when I throw a four twice. You know what that shit mean? Bitch, I'm bleeding the block, smoke gas, bitch, my shit red. No heart, you the 10 man. Yesterday I spent 10 bands, I kill a nigga, I'm a skinhead. Deep West 16th Street, backyard was the graveyard. Big homies is from graveyard, slang raw dick and slang raw. Ask Twinks moving, ask Chino, nigga, we could play ball all day long. Won't break a sweat, bitch, break a leg and break a neck. Smack say they gon' do something, I ain't seen it yet. Like rainfall, I'ma leave 'em wet. P. Mike Lowry, I'm a seasoned vet. In 2 ways, keys at your top like toupee. He made a good point, nigga, touche, but you still gotta die, this is doomsday. Picture from Cali to Goon State, I'm a wolf howling in the moon's face. I'm a crook broken to the wrong place, but I still left with all the good plates, that's a good play. Couldn't fuck with me on a good day, bitch, I gotta go, but I would stay. I've been making plays for the hood's sake, I've been making hoodies for the hood day. Gray rag to the death, big trays, I'ma flex with bow ties at your neck. Both sides got the reps, bitch, baby niggas better step. Or crawl your ass out the set. Homie hit him with the tech, blood and slobber on his neck. Keys, bitch, baby that nigga, burp his ass. Baby that nigga, skipping class. Baby that nigga, built the ass. Keys, your bitch, baby that nigga crawl on the grass. Yeah, baby that nigga, he broke the glass. Yeah, baby that nigga put built the ass. Keys, bitch, baby that nigga, burp his ass. Baby that nigga, skipping class. Baby that nigga, built the ass. Keys, your bitch, baby that nigga crawl on the grass. Baby that nigga, he broke the glass. Baby that nigga put built the ass. Keys, bitch.
I see you, Meg. Top of the morning to Meg. And all that. Hold on, let me get my shit together. We good? We good. Nice. What's up with y'all, man? Top of the morning to my good people and all that. This nigga back here with a laptop.
What you mean? I thought we was moving on up.
He think he
You know what I'm saying? I can't be a part of the movement. I can't do special things too. Okay then. Yeah,
I couldn't wait to get on camera and talk about you with your laptop.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
I want to be on this
activated.
My boy bought the laptop. Like, yeah, we got the laptops. We can do the things. Mm-hmm. Like, word for sure. Shout out all the good people in the building, man. I appreciate y'all. Come on, dog. You gotta. That's gonna happen.
Dog, I turned it down, dog.
Yeah. Shout out to all the good people in here, though. You know what I'm talking about. Wes Adams in the building. You know what I'm talking about. That's my dog. That's my dog. I just fucked some breakfast up. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that shit was fire.
Gang, Dark Corner, I see you. It's organic. What it do? Dom, what it do, fool? Y'all West Coast time, you different. What do that mean? Pull up the clip. Looking, posted. Yeah, nah, the poster's different. I just, what was that? I just got like a new little setup and shit. So it's some extra posters and shit like that. Shit moved around, all that, you know what I mean? Trying to move on up, you feel me? Trying to do shit the right way and all that. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to my brother for pulling up and helping me get this shit together and all that. Have what it do. Loon go crazy in this motherfucker. That's my dog. That's my dog. You know what I'm saying? Top of the morning to y'all though, man. I hope everybody Monday morning going solid, you feel me? Top of that week. That should be bunk skunk, right? I get it. I ain't get it, but you know you gotta do what you gotta do. You know what I'm saying? Peter Truth, salute, gang, salute. Assalamu alaikum, my brother. Oh yeah, my bad. That's what you mean by that. Okay, like it's not top of the morning. Okay, so top of whatever's going on with y'all. Straight up. Shout out my girl Monique Hill in the building. Burger Lord, I see you. Samuel Dice, he said, do you like white people? I'll let you answer that. Fire setup, I see. Come on, Loon. You know what's going on, bro. You know what's going on. Shout out to everybody now. Shout out to all the good people, man. I appreciate y'all being in here. Shout out to my brother Mickey Monday pulling up. Champ, I see you. What's up with Ho, y'all? What's up with Ho? What's up, Mickey? You know what I'm saying? Because I told you I was like, I'd rather just talk about it while you on here. Like, how you feel about this? You was like, damn, you think it's true? What do you feel before I say what I feel?
Well, last night we were in Discord when the news broke for me. I was unaware. I did one little search. I believe this is what I watched. Actually, it's a very short segment, and I'm Team Hove. I don't believe what they're saying. I think they try to take all of us down systematically, and this is the easiest way to do it.
Okay, Bobby Souffle back there.
Power to my people, my good people, my
the mothership,
people.
the brothership, and all that other shit.
But
okay, I hear you.
If evidence comes out, I may be swayed. But as of now, I'm just not. You know what I'm saying?
Shout out my nigga Gambino in there, Gangland Gam in this motherfucker. You hear me? Shout out Big Lucci, my dog. I see Lucci getting this set up and everything together and all that. Shout out my good people, man. Shout out all the gangers and whatnot. So you think it's a witch hunt?
Yeah.
You think they just trying to take down all the powerful black men? That's what you think?
Yeah. I don't think it's that deep of a conspiracy. I just think that it's easy to mix him in with the situation because that Diddy already got going on, and we know rich niggas be on freak shit. So,
okay.
I'm not gonna say it's like the Kennedy, it's that
Sloan Bella
was in the
predicted
bush,
Diddy 6 months ahead and said Jay-Z was next. Him and Beyonce are on that island list too.
See what I mean?
Yeah, but it's mad people who was on there. You know what I'm saying? But that, you know what I mean? We don't know. There was mad people who was on there. But I feel like this shit is a toss-up for me as far as like Hove go. And it's not because it's Hove. Now, I told y'all before, that's
your favorite.
It's my favorite.
You're not conflicted?
I'm conflicted.
Your back's not against the wall, dog?
No, nigga, this not my friend. It's a nigga who provides a service.
But the best service for you, the service that you appreciate the most.
Yeah. But I got K-Dot, so I'm really not tripping on Hove like that.
Cancellation. Cancel
but
culture.
not cancellation.
Cancel culture over here.
No. But listen though, for real.
This nigga got a backup favorite, y'all.
Yeah, I do. You always have to have backups. I forgot what I was gonna say.
No, I didn't throw you off, dog. You got a backup favorite.
That fucking frustrates me.
What do you mean? Whatever, nigga. You said Hove. You got K-Dot. And I said, are you conflicted? Is your back up against the wall? That's what I asked you.
Back up against the wall, nigga. Fuck, nigga. Oh yeah. I don't know, right? It could be true. I feel like there be truth in this random shit. You know what I'm saying? Just like when all the shit came out about Diddy, like, what's going on? Is it this? Is it that? It's like, yo, we all heard this behind the scenes and you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I don't know too much about Hove behind the scenes. I never heard no rumblings of that, right? So for me, it's random as fuck. I'm going to just say that, right? But I'm at this point where it's like, yo, nigga, we can't put nothing past anyone, right? So it's just like, I don't know. And then, all the shit, we going to bust it down. They got the shit, we going to bust it down. But it's just like, this was the same lawsuit that I had broke down from Shorty maybe a month and a half ago. I had broke down her breaking down the paperwork or whatever. And this is the same lawsuit, but this time this is amended now. And now Jay-Z's name is in it. All these stories have been there, including the 13-year-old thing. But now his name is in it. And I don't know. Like I said, I'm not trying to cape for nobody. I don't give a fuck about how I like him as a rapper. That shit doesn't mean anything.
Yeah.
You get me?
It's
up with anybody.
Yeah.
It's up with anybody. It don't matter if you wrong. That's how I carry it, right? But it's just like, I don't know, it's just random. But then you heard that he filed a lawsuit under like an alias or some shit because he didn't want people to know it was him. And it's just a lot of shit so I don't know, bro. I don't know, but I'm not going to put it past Jigga Man. I'm not going to put it past Jigga Man. Shit. Wasn't, what's her name? Foxy Brown. A little young.
But I don't think she was that because New York, I think, is the age, like, you know.
Okay, so that's what they do in New York. Mickey
I
Monday
think-
is saying that's what they do in New York.
That's not what I said.
Oh, okay. That's what it
said
sounds
the
like.
age of consent, I believe, is younger. I believe you can drink before 21 in New York, and I believe that you're considered an adult younger in New York.
Deviants.
Okay, deviants. But I don't live in New York. I didn't make that law.
No, I'm just playing.
This
Okay.
nigga said, hold on, because I can't go. Toria Purnell said, hold on, cuz that's not who it is. CJ said, hey, cuz, can a Crip date an Asian girl named Sue Woo? I just felt that was so hilarious, but at the time I couldn't laugh.
Yeah.
Because you were talking, but that was really good.
Okay.
That was really good, CJ. And yes, you can date a Sue Woo if you're referring to yourself. Yeah, Foxy Brown, she was of age, bro.
Was she of age? Why don't you look up on your fucking laptop?
My laptop's not working like that. I don't have port day back here.
Really?
Let's see. Foxy Brown.
Looking
So I mean, how do I ask that question? Foxy Brown age when
she was right, like when she got on, when she first got on, cause she was, you know what I mean? While he do that and all that, but yeah, that's how I feel about it. At the end of the day, we don't know, you know what I'm saying? And just because he Hov or not, I don't know. Shout out all my good people in the building. though. I see Britt just tapped in. Shout out my cousin Wave in here. Carl
she
Best,
was
what it
18
do?
in 96, so she was good.
Looking at me. Okay, cool. All right, boom. And that's that thing. Again, I'm not trying to put nothing on nobody. Salute, brothers. Walter, what it do? What it do? Salute, top of the morning, or wherever you at. Evening, afternoon. I know my nigga Pharaoh. It's like 3-4 o'clock in the UK right now.
Oh, yeah, niggas getting off work.
Legal and right aren't synonymous. That is a fact. You know what I'm saying? Shout out my nigga Gangland Blown in the building. You hear me? Shout out my little brother JP Cali Smooth in this motherfucker.
Hey, what up, Cali?
You know what I'm talking about? Y'all go sub up to Bro Channel. He got a battle coming up. We definitely gonna be at that event, so y'all stay tuned for online. I'm gonna post that in my community section as well. Shout out my girl Nat in the building. Gangland Nat, that is. High Power Mod. Show her love in this motherfucker. You hear me? But yeah, that's my take on it, y'all. I don't, you know what I'm saying? I'm not really on nobody's side or nothing. I just, if you wrong, and you deserve to be, you deserve whatever,
consequences come with that.
Nigga said, it's over, Hova. I like that. But yeah, you deserve whatever, you know what I'm saying? Consequences come with your actions. It don't matter who you are, bro. You know how that shit go. You already, Callie, you already. But yeah, we gonna start this content off. I got a couple clips and we gonna get into this academics breakdown and shit. But yeah, we gonna play this first clip. This shit wild though. It's like, it's not wild, but it's just like, man, it's like when it rains, it pours, right?
Yeah.
It's like, damn, you feel me?
You want some of these?
What's them? Nah. Them shit's good. I eat the whole
flavor.
pack of them shits.
Nah,
Them
nah,
like,
flavor.
I don't even know why they make them. Like the mints.
Just for the
That
flavor.
shit's candy.
It's just for the flavor.
Yeah. Shit is wicked. I'm glad the news is out. Yeah, shout out Mr. Bay don't play in this motherfucker. You know what I'm talking about? Shout out Gangland Baddie Lady AD in here. Sugar Plum. That's my sugar plum. Jay-Z should marry Diddy. What's up with you? He like that Jay-Z. All right, but yeah, we gonna get into this. They got my boy on CNN. It'd be funny how when shit happens to us, right? Mm-hmm. Niggas don't talk about, oh, Hov just did the shit with the NFL. Oh, Hov just was in the Writers Hall of Fame. None of that type of shit be on CNN, this, that, and the other, right? But the moment that a nigga has a hiccup, a blemish, you know what I'm saying? Then they all across CNN, breaking news, breaking news. And it's just funny to me. Again, you know, hey, shit could be true, could not be true, who knows? But I find every time this type of shit goes on, it's like, bro, it's always amazing because I see their thumbnails. You never see a nigga on their thumbnails. Do you get what I'm? Yeah. When you see CNN and you see Jay-Z or Diddy, it's like, y'all funny, but y'all don't do this on positive moments.
And they keep saying Sean Carter.
And it's wild positive moments because that's his name.
No, I know, but you know.
No, but shit, nigga.
Big capital Jay-Z and then the real name, they want him dead. You feel me? They want him gone.
You dead.
Should have never gave you niggas money.
That's how they feel.
That's what they said.
But it's funny. It's funny. That's all I'm saying. But let's get into this content.
This morning, rap mogul Jay-Z is denying allegations he sexually assaulted a 13-year-old girl alongside rapper Sean Diddy Combs. That civil lawsuit filed against Combs in October was amended Sunday to include Jay-Z. The accuser, identified only as Jane Doe, says she was sexually assaulted by both.
Why you can't see Hov doing something
And
like
it's
that? See,
like,
I
okay,
can't.
now-
No, but
now
I
this
can't
is the
say
thing.
that I can't see him doing
Just what
something
I'm
like that.
saying.
I don't know.
right?
That.
I don't know him, right? But then, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I could see Diddy being in a room with some, you know, other niggas and doing some freak shit. You know, I
Why,
don't
though?
see Hov. I
But
can see
why?
Hov in a room with niggas shooting dice, maybe even selling some yay. But I don't see him in there, 13-year-old young whatever here, and it's like, yo, Dunny, yeah, we in this thing.
I don't like when you do that. When
But
you
that's
go
my New
Dunny.
York- that's
I
my
know,
New
but
York
that's
thing.
nasty.
That's
You
my
you know
thing.
how to do New York without going Dunny. That's
Nah,
ugly.
but
That
you
shit
know, that's
ugly.
really for Gam. You feel me? So he got a connection.
Oh, me,
But for
okay.
real, I don't see Sean in there. You feel me? Like, yo,
See
son.
how you saying Sean? That's
Yeah,
not
but
our
John,
homie,
that's his
nigga.
not-
We
that
don't
was his
know that
name.
nigga.
That's his
We don't
name.
know that
That's his
nigga, bro.
name.
We don't know this
All right,
nigga.
then.
You can't do
God
that.
call him Hov?
Yeah,
You gonna say
nigga,
Hov?
that's Jigga.
I
We don't
can't
know
see
this
it.
nigga,
Oh,
man.
Jigga. Oh, we gonna go
Fuck
Jigga with it?
shit.
Yeah, well, this freaky. I'm not gonna call him Jigga. This is some freaky shit.
Bro, a jig is a pill or so many things besides
Yeah,
something
but it
pause.
just
Not
sounds.
trying to
Jigga
be
sound.
like
It
that.
just sounds.
No,
it
nigga.
sounds feels.
No.
When I say the word, right now in this situation.
No, when you said gobbling, that was.
I didn't say gobbling. I said you're a goblin.
That, but still, all in the same.
Goblin.
Come on, ganger.
Oh shit! The way you heard that was wild. But I meant like a monster.
The way it came off was wild to me. But
It's
okay,
part. I sincerely
It's
apologize.
all good. I'm not
Hov
your-
in the room. Yo, son, this is amazing, son. Slapping hands with P. Diddy. Like, yo, you know, shit like that. I don't see that. I don't feel that. I can't imagine that. I don't imagine it, is what I'm saying.
all right, for sure.
Alongside P. Diddy. I don't like how they're saying things, is what I'm saying.
Okay, I don't put nothing past nobody. I'm gonna just say it was just funny to me because you like I can't see him doing it. Like, what does that even mean? What do you mean by that? But I get it. Like, I just can't imagine him doing that.
Hey, boom.
Okay, for sure. I'm gonna tell you, I look at that screen right there. You look at that hair. I would just be real. That look like a crazy ass, freak ass nigga. Respectfully, this is my favorite rapper, but I'm not gonna pull no
He
punches.
looks crazy freak ass right there. That's what you're saying? Next to Diddy, everybody
No.
next to Diddy, everybody looks like
Okay,
that.
Just block out the dolphin.
How I'm gonna block him
out
out?
the freaky ass
All right,
dolphin.
Hold on.
Yeah. Now look at Hov.
Nah, he giving me them Basquiat vibes.
Bosky. Okay.
Oh.
Okay. Yeah, I'm not gonna say too much about too much. They even worry about
shit.
anything.
I answered my
Shame
own
on
question.
Hov.
How long have we been going?
That's crazy. 20 minutes.
I'm smoking.
Hey, shout out Mr. Monk. Ugh, you're fucking thirsty to just get that off. That's like
Nah,
no, but
because
just
I
how
just
you're
ate,
like
because I can't
oh.
do Newport. I don't want to
damn.
ever be Newport in here.
Shout out Mr. Monk, the most interesting man in the world. Top of the morning to you, Mr.
I
Monk.
never wanted
with
to do
5
Newport
on the
back
40.
here. I just never wanted to do
You're-
Newport.
yeah.
So and you know I just ate that food. I can't smoke Newport, so I gotta. Come on, dog. Work with me, dog.
I'm more bro, good do your thing, but I'm just
But
like,
I'm
damn, you
saying,
thirsty.
like,
Like, how
should I
much
turn
minutes are we on?
Nah,
Okay,
because I'm trying to.
smoking, dog.
That's professional, right? 'Cause
It
I-
is.
So
My
then
bad.
why
My bad.
say
My bad. My
guys?
bad. My bad. My bad.
Nigga can't do nothing right.
That's how Dre feel. Shout out Mr. Monk with 5 on my 40, the most interesting man in the world. He said, I mean some of the most prolific SA perpetuators are police. So image doesn't always equate to guilt. That's a fact. That's a fact, man. We know that. Shout out Mr. Monk again with 5 on my 40. That's a fact, man. And that's why I put it like this. Like, I don't want nobody to see because I've told niggas on here before, like, this is my favorite artist. So I don't want nobody to think a nigga trying to cape for him or it's no shit like that. But for me, it's just like a toss up. I don't know how to feel about it. You know what I mean? But where my brother back here was like, I can't see him doing it. I don't feel that way because I don't, you know what I mean? I don't know. I can't say that. Oh, I can't see him doing that. Like, shit, I don't know. You know what I mean? I definitely don't know. And then a 13-year-old is just crazy.
That's the crazy part.
Shout out Gangland Pharaoh in the building.
Salute.
You hear me? That's my dog right there. Y'all make sure y'all go sub up to Gang Channel expeditiously. You hear me? Let's get back to this content.
Men at a Video Music Awards after party in 2000. In a blistering statement, Jay-Z accuses Jane Doe's attorney of trying to blackmail him. He said further, quote, "These allegations are so heinous in nature that I implore you to file a criminal complaint, not a civil one. Whomever would commit such a crime against a minor should be locked away. Would you not agree? He added, my only heartbreak is for my family. My wife and I will have to sit our children down, one of whom is at the age where her friends will see the press and ask questions about the nature of these claims and explain the cruelty and greed of people. Joining us now, Joey Jackson, CNN legal analyst and criminal defense attorney and former prosecutor. There's a lot to unpack here. Joey, I want to start with just the statement from Jay-Z, which is so forceful in its denial. I just read a teeny part of it. It's long. Where he says that they should file a criminal complaint. Is that even possible at this point?
So based on the allegations, Jessica, good morning, good to see you. I think that it certainly could be. Why do I say that? Now, he, of course, is more than annoyed, would be an understatement. He has a family and he has a lot to protect, including his brand. But to the extent that he's saying, hey, come after me criminally, that could be likely. Why do I say that? Because rape in New York, and what's alleged in this complaint, is forcible.
Shout out Gangland Nat. She said, "Are the statute of limitations up though?" This is the thing. This is what I have. This is the problem I have with like our backwards ass judicial system as well, right? There should be no statute of limitations on nexual crimes.
Yeah.
I don't care when somebody come forward. If it's whatever to add up and, you know what I'm saying, to prove that this is what this is, then it shouldn't be no statute of limitations on that. Me personally, murder or any of that other shit either. I'll be honest with you.
There's no statute on murder though, right?
It's not?
No, I don't believe so.
Oh, okay. I don't know because I'm not a murderer or a law.
You can go to jail for murder 45 years.
Okay, say that. I feel like
cold cases.
I feel it should be the same thing for
great.
Nexual abuse. It's the same shit to me if you ask me. Shout out to everybody in here rocking out with me. I appreciate y'all, man. Smash that like if you in here kicking it. If you new to the channel, sub up. Please and thank you. Shout out my nigga Gangland Reg Dog.
Reg Dog, I need to smoke, dog.
The building. Reg act like he want that Madden smoke.
I ain't seen you in Discord lately, buddy.
He act like he want that Madden smoke.
I ain't see you in Discord lately, buddy.
You know
Hop in there. We gonna be in there today around 5 o'clock. We gonna be in there. Hop in there if you want to smoke, dog.
Gang. Shout out my nigga Gangland Reg though. Shout out Mo Space in here. Shout out Gino. Gino said 50 the last man standing. He ain't lying. He ain't lying. You know what I'm saying? Bro, this setup looks fire. Shout out my nigga Pharaoh. Appreciate you, gang.
Beautiful, right?
Yeah, man.
Elevation. Look, I could do this, y'all. Look.
And he not playing me so close on my shoulder. We got space in this motherfucker.
Big
space.
I did a pirouette. When I first came out, I did a whole spin.
He did too. That's what's funny. He really did that. But yeah, if you're new to the channel, sub up. If y'all in here kicking it, smash some likes for me.
Compulsion. What that means in English is that it's saying that he held her down, raped her, and that, of course, the allegation is that Mr. Combs did.
Can you run this back a few seconds just so I can see what he said?
Oh, yeah, for sure.
Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
Could be likely. Why do I say that? Because rape in New York, and what's alleged in this complaint, is forcible compulsion. What that means in English is that it's saying that he held her down, raped her, and that, of course, the allegation is that Mr. Combs did the same thing. And so if those facts are actually accurate, it would require an investigation by prosecutors. And if true, right, you could pursue it criminally. Now, with respect to evidentiary value, yes, it happened 24 years ago, right, more than 24 years ago. But in the allegations, there's a few things. Number one, there's allegation that another celebrity was present at the time, right, in addition to other people. Number two, there's the claim by the victim, right, that she left, that she went and she was seen by a gas attendant who saw her in distress. Number three, that she phone called her dad, who showed up, the 13-year-old, and now removed her. So civil complaint, simply allegations, needs to be proven in a court of law. But if true, it could rise to the level of criminality. And, you know, we'll see what happens if the DA looks and investigates.
So what happens now?
So what happens now is this is simply a civil complaint. And in a civil complaint, it goes through the technical legal process. Now, the distinction, Jessica, between civil and criminal, of course, is that civil is for monetary damages, right? The system can only reward you with money. There's allegations that this 13-year-old is suffering from post-traumatic stress disorder, suffered depression, etc. So now you go to fact-finding, right? Before that, just briefly, there was a demand letter sent. And a demand letter is a letter being sent by a lawyer saying, hey, I don't have to sue you. We can sit, we can mediate it. If we reach an agreement, it never sees the light of day. Jay-Z saying, I don't care about your demand letter. I look at it as blackmail. You want to sue me, sue me. You want to look at it criminally, look at it criminally, but it'll go through the fact-finding process. If a trial is necessary to determine the facts, that's what will happen, but it'll be deemed civil. No indication at this point as to whether or not any criminal investigation will ensue as a result of this.
Yeah, and Jay-Z came back incredibly forcefully against these allegations and really singled out that attorney as well for being, I'm paraphrasing here, but greedy, saying he's out to get money, and calling that letter essentially blackmail.
Yeah, and in addition to that, Jessica, also suing the attorney, saying he's intimidating him, harassing him, etc. Now, demand letters are not new. What lawyers do is they send them out as a matter of protocol and practice so that you can expedite the process. At the same time, there's certain ethical standards that you have to use, and you have to have a good faith factual belief that this is true. Now, you can argue this complaint was filed in October, right? Could have mentioned Jay-Z then. You didn't. Why? It was amended now to include him. Are the factual assertions true? Are they fact or fiction? Is it a money grab or not? All of that will be litigated in a court of law, but according to Jay-Z, this never happened.
Hey, so look, before you finish this up, right? I don't feel like conversation is not deflecting, because I'll be honest, shout out my cousin Dre, high power Dre of the Virgo. You feel me? Real quick too. For anybody looking for any kind of marketing or promotion when it comes to this YouTube content creation, make sure y'all tap in with @Drea the Virgo on Instagram. She could do anything you need her to do on YouTube. Straight like that, bro. You know what I'm saying? Now, them strikes cost a little extra. If you need help with your content, that costs a little extra. You feel me? But tap in with her. She do good work. Straight like that.
Serious inquiries only.
Wow. You heard him. But what I want to say is conversation isn't deflecting. The first thing that I said to myself, then I said out loud. I was talking to my cousin and a couple of the homies. And I'm like, am I foul to say I want to know what this 13-year-old look like? Now, this isn't like, oh, I want to see how developed this 13-year-old is, right? When I think of 13, I think of a little girl, right? I think of a little girl. In my mind, I can't imagine a 13-year-old that looks suitable to be at a fucking MTV after party, or to be, do you understand what I'm saying? Or that any adult male would even find any attraction to or interest in.
And how do you get your hands on a 13-year-old and get her to these locations without notice?
Well, that's probably where the traffic comes in.
Oh, that's
if you understand what I'm saying.
Yeah,
boom.
The movement.
So
5 feet, that's kidnap.
Four.
But hey,
it's 4 feet.
I don't know.
It's
4 or
4
5.
feet.
I thought it was 4 or 5.
No, it's 4.
It's 5? 4?
4.
All right, that one extra. That's one less step, y'all. Don't do it.
But so back to I forget who that was, but they like, oh, deflecting. Nah, nobody's trying to deflect. Shame on a nigga if he's guilty, right? But it's like, yo, these are things that pop up into people's head. I know it popped up into mine, and I'm not a weirdo or nothing. It's just like, I'm just like, yo, how the fuck does a 13-year-old end up in that situation? I want to know what this 13-year-old looks like.
And where's that 13-year-old's parents?
And where are her and I was going to say, and that's the second thing, is like, okay, who does the 13-year-old belong to? Where are her parents? You feel me? That's not deflecting. This is like the natural process of natural thought process. You know what I'm saying? So nobody's trying to deflect whoever that was, Screw32, shout out you. But nobody trying to deflect, but it's just like, damn, these are questions that pop into one's head. You feel me? I get that, but either way, it's still a year and a million allegation. No, you're right, absolutely. And that's what I'm saying. I don't care nothing about him being whoever he is. Wrong is wrong. Right is right. Like, you know what I mean? We're not trying to excuse none of that. Shout out Gangland Politics in the building. You hear me? That's because she wasn't there. I'm knocking somebody's head if it was my 13-year-old. Fair to say.
I'm saying, but I don't think your 13-year-old be in that situation.
Right.
You know, why would your 13-year-old be at a
going missing,
after
gang?
party
That's a fact.
House?
Shout out Deion Mays in the building. He said kids be going missing. No, that's true. But it's like, damn. Okay, kids be going missing, but the motherfucking kids go missing and then
then
turn
end
up
up
at
at a-
Hollywood
yeah, yeah.
parties. That's dressed and suited.
That's the part.
That's what I'm. You know what I'm saying?
know?
That's what's a little wacky for me. You get me?
Fucking 13-year-old kid run away with a bear in his backpack.
Shut up,
End
right?
at the
They
MTV
end up at the
Awards
MTV fucking V Awards
with no ID because you don't have identification. You know what I mean?
no Nethos,
Nigga,
bro.
your socks are mismatched. Like,
Come
what's going on?
Hey, shout out Screw32 though. Bro said, true, I got you. I like that, bro. I like that. You know what I'm saying? Conversation, you understand where I'm coming from. I understand where you coming from. You feel me? Straight up. Shout out everybody in the chat. If you new to the channel, sub up. If you in here kicking it, smash
Well,
some
Drea,
likes.
you were a rare 13-year-old then. Talking about you were bad and could have done whatever you want. You know what? You might have been at the MTV.
I hate when
party.
Drea does this.
You know, she did
I
it though.
hate
But she
when
did
Drea
it.
does
But she
this.
did it. So we're gonna talk about it.
Golly.
You might have been at the MTV Music Awards, Ray, at 13. I don't know. But I know the average, no. You know? I just don't think so.
Yeah, enough on my cousin's childhood.
No, that's crazy.
The fuck? No, it's 13. Look what Gangland Duda just did, Drea. This is for you. Look what he just did right here. See, this is why you don't have to say a fucking thing, Dre. This is why you can just look what Gangland Duda did. When I was 13, I ran away to live with my sister in Long Beach. See, that was Duda. He just gave you a little snippet of what's going on for him. You didn't need to do that though, Dre. When I was 13, I was incorrigible. Okay, Dre. Golly, y'all, not too much on my cousin. For real though. Shout out 5 mics in the building. That's my dog. Good to see you in here, gang. Good to see you in here. You know what I'm saying? Facts.
Nah, it's crazy. I got put on the hood at 13, so at 13, pretty bad age.
Hey,
Nah,
man,
I'm thinking about
think
it.
about everything we was doing at 13.
Oh no, terribly.
Stop it.
No, but
I'm
terribly.
but still, we also was not at Hollywood parties.
No, not at 13.
You know
we
what I'm
might
saying?
have been in Hollywood houses,
So,
but we
you know what
wasn't
I mean?
in no Hollywood party.
Yeah,
You feel me?
right, but shit.
But I was just thinking, like,
Yeah, I'm just saying.
I got put on at 13, so
Okay.
it was all bad. I
Right.
guess.
Boom. Okay. We're gonna get back to the content. You make me so nervous when you talk.
Pure fiction. It is a money grab, and he's fighting for his name, reputation, and certainly innocence and justice in his view, which is he didn't have anything to do with it.
Yeah, and you touched on a point too that I wanted to ask you about, which was that this was an amendment to
Yes.
this already existing lawsuit. What are people to take away from that? The fact that they're coming back and adding to this now with this specific name.
Yeah, you know, Jessica, so it depends. That's also common. You could amend lawsuits, right, as a matter of course, and you do, to include certain factual allegations. The interesting thing to me in terms of your question and the takeaway, if you had this information about Jay-Z, it happened allegedly in September of 2000, why not include it in the original complaint? What happened between October and now that necessitated you putting in, and it's a question of credibility. Was he celebrity A, right, as was noted in the October complaint? Is this pure fiction? And what's interesting in the complaint is he really, that is the lawyer, tries to tie Jay-Z to Mr. Combs in so many ways, right? Birds of a feather is the argument that he's making. You can make that argument. You need the facts to sustain it. Let's see if they come up with any facts.
All right, we will see. All right, Joey Jackson, thanks so much.
By his cover.
You're right. I did.
You
I
did,
did.
and that's not right.
And that's foul.
What you did.
It's so foul.
Because people
No,
look at
you
you and
right.
think
Because
shit and
people
they
do
be
me like
wrong.
that all the time, and you right,
Unless
bro.
they think off the rip, like, oh, he's a dick. I should stay away from him. If they think that, then they're right. But
All
if
right,
they
dude.
think, oh, he's a good guy, like he doesn't look that bad, then they're wrong. You know what I mean?
Yeah. All right. 92 bricks and niggas about to get caught up with a 13-year-old. That's fucking wild.
Ha. Good point.
I'm gonna just be real. Hove, you know what I will say? Jigga man. You know what I will say? No, I'm fucking tight. I'm hot. Fuck this. Why, Hove? Why? I'm trying to be cool, bro.
Why?
Why you did that?
Why I did that?
I could never throw up the rock again, gang.
Never.
It don't even matter if you beat this. Never.
No more Blueprint 2.
Nothing.
No
I don't
Kingdom.
know. I don't know.
I'm still playing Kingdom Come.
Yeah.
Until, at least I'm gonna play now.
Oh, that's
until
tricky.
the court comes.
Yo, that's tricky. Like, say it is so. Like, can I just wipe Hove's catalog away from my life personally?
That's what I'm saying. But people in
Woo,
Chicago didn't
that's
like R. Kelly. People in
crazy.
Chicago rep for it. They still like.
Yeah, they do.
They step in
and
the
out
name
here,
of love.
they do.
They do
All that. Do you
So,
step in the name of love? Keep it real. We just want to know.
I have not stepped in the name of love since the allegations, but I will step in the name of love. Say the scene is right.
Why you said you haven't since the allegations then?
Well, since because I have not.
Because he's locked up. That's
what I'm saying. No, since
he's locked up. It ain't alleged.
No, I'm saying that's what I meant. Since everything has been exposed, even since the beginning, when it's like, oh, he did this because the tape came out. I have not stepped in the name of love, but on the right island, on the right Tuesday afternoon with the right sun, I'm two-stepping in the name of love.
Okay.
And I'm definitely, I believe I could fly, so.
I believe you could fly. All right, we're going to get into this next instigator cut. What they do, gang? Shout out my good people in here, man. Again, if you're new to the channel, sub up. If you're in here kicking it, smash them likes for me. Comment on this live. Share the live. Shout out Katrina for the sub. Appreciate you. And that's it. Shout out the good people though, man. I appreciate y'all being in here, rocking with your boy and all that. We're gonna get into this next clip. Damn, I lost that other clip, fool.
Yeah, Loon, stay away from that. We're not doing that in Discord no more. No more Jay-Z lyrics until this is cleared up.
Yeah, right? Fair to say, y'all. Fair to say.
Until this is cleared up.
Over the weekend, we do see that Jay-Z was the latest person named in the Diddy lawsuit. And this story is like an onion. It's a lot of layers to peel back. And so I'm going to bring Lauren in here to do this because this is her first.
Because she called the sources?
This is her forte because she can contact anybody from the feds to Donald Trump.
There you go.
So I want her to come on in here. Come on in here, girl.
And I saw just trying to pronounce litigious this morning. Woo.
Well, I think I did a better job than you just did. What is it? Don't play with me.
Jazz, okay, so look, not even a laughing matter, right? So over the weekend, actually last night, Jay-Z was named in a lawsuit. This is a federal civil suit. This lawsuit is one that we actually talked about before. So y'all remember back in October when Tony Busby filed that big bunch of lawsuits against Diddy.
That's the one that set up the hotline.
Yes. That was the start of all of that stuff, right around that time. So during that time when that was set up, there was a case that was mentioned. There was a 13-year-old girl who said she came to New York when she was 13 to go to the VMAs. She didn't have a ticket. She was just excited to be here. She met a limousine driver who said he worked for Puff. And he was like, I can't get you into the VMAs, but if you come back here after, I can get you to an after party.
Shout out Easy P for the sub. Appreciate you, gang. Appreciate you. Shout out Benny Santiago for the sub. Appreciate you, gang. If you're new to the channel, sub up. You in here kicking it, smash them likes.
Now, 13-year-old was with no parents, just by themselves?
She came by herself. She came by herself. So she was dropped off by a friend. Now, that girl in that lawsuit originally back in October said she went to a party. It was a Puff party, allegedly. When she got there, she had some drinks. She started feeling a little crazy. And then she went to a room to lay down and take a little, a little minute away from the people. When she woke up, Puff and two other celebrities, celebrity A and B, were in the room. And she was raped, allegedly, in that room. She called her dad to come get her when she was able to get away from the party, who didn't know she was there, and then it caused her mental distress to this day. So that's why she was filing civil suit. So over the weekend, celebrity A was named as Jay-Z. So now that has shattered the internet streets, as you guys can imagine, because I think for a while people have been trying to place other celebrities in this and figure out who the other names are. And this is one of the biggest names outside of Diddy that we've seen named in all of this stuff. So now the civil suit still remains as is. The claims are still the same. The only difference is that she's saying that Puff was one of the people allegedly that raped her in that room, but that Jay-Z also participated, and that there was another celebrity who was a female celebrity, B, who watched. And she said that the woman is accusing Jay-Z and Puff of taking turns. Puff would, sexually assault her, rape her, and then Jay-Z would watch, and then allegedly Jay-Z would do the same, and then Puff would watch. And she says that no one helped her. The other celebrity that was in the room did not help her. Now, all of this happened, right? This all dropped. People were like, well, what the heck is going on? You guys remember when all this started dropping around Puff, it was statements from his attorneys trying to defend him. Yeah. Now with Jay-Z released a statement, I would say almost immediately once this happened. And his statement was very different. I made sure all of y'all had the statement.
Yes.
Alrighty, so this is a long statement. Normally we only pick pieces of it, but I think it's important for us to read the full statement.
You gonna read this whole thing?
We need to.
Okay, let's do it.
So it says, my lawyer received a blackmail attempt. This is a statement directly from Jay-Z. My lawyer received a blackmail attempt, called a demand letter from a lawyer, in quotations, named Tony Busby. What he had calculated was the nature of these allegations of the public scrutiny that would make me want to settle. No, sir. It had the opposite effect. It made me want to expose you for the fraud you are in a very public fashion. So no, I will not give you one red penny. These allegations are so heinous in nature that I implore you to file a criminal complaint, not a civil one. Whomever would commit such a crime against a minor should be locked away. Would you not agree? These alleged victims would deserve real justice if that were the case. This lawyer who I have done a bit of research on seems to have a pattern of these type of theatrics. I have no idea how you have come to be such a deplorable human, Mr. Busby, but I promise you I have seen your kind many times over. I'm more than prepared to deal with your type. You claim to be a Marine. Marines are known for their valor. Valor. You have neither nor honor or dignity. My only heartbreak is for my family. My wife and I, he says my wife, but we know he's like my Beyonce, because like, why wouldn't you just say Beyonce? My wife and I have to sit our children down now, one of whom is at the age where her friends will surely see the press and ask questions about the nature of these claims and explain the cruelty and greed of people. I mourn yet another loss of innocence. Children should not have to endure such that at their young age. It is unfair to have to try and...
It's hard to edit your words and super type. So sometimes niggas will type some shit and be fucked up and you be getting it. I be seeing other niggas completely fuck it over. But what I'm saying is, this is a prepared show. She's not a usual guest. Jess called her up. She knew she was coming on. She had the story very crispy.
She be on here.
I know that,
yeah.
But not, not daily. You feel me? Or
often. That's what I'm saying, yeah.
But what I'm saying is, she had an opportunity to read that. They didn't just print that out and hand it to her.
Got you.
You feel me? Be prepared.
Yeah.
I always read shit way before. You feel me, nigga? Because I know, nigga, like, I be stoned. You know what I'm saying? I'll say some different type shit.
On facts.
So
I just feel like I be
her excuse you live on TV. Baby.
Nah, but I be feeling like I be stumbling. It be like random ass.
Cool. You're not on the Breakfast Club.
Shit.
And I'm sure if you were, you wouldn't be stumbling over anything.
Yeah.
You know?
If being normal is believing he not guilty, then I'm crazy. All right, shout out to the chat, man. I appreciate y'all for being in here. We gonna continue.
Understand inexplicable degrees of malice meant to destroy families and human spirit. My heart and support goes out to the true victims in the world. I want to get to this next part. You have made a terrible error in judgment thinking that all celebrities are the same. I'm not from your world. I'm a young man who made it out of the projects of Brooklyn. We don't play these types of games. We have very strict codes and honor. We protect children. You seem to exploit people for personal gain. Only your network of conspiracy theorists, fake physics, will believe the idiotic claims you have levied against me, that if not for the seriousness surrounding harm to kids, would be laughable. I look forward to showing you just how different I am.
That was a bar you
don't
skipped,
play
though.
with me.
Yeah.
Which one? Go ahead.
My heart and support goes out to true victims in the world who have to watch how their life story is dressed in costume for profitability by this ambulance chaser in a cheap suit.
It was the cheap suit for me.
How you skip the bar in the ambulance chaser?
Yeah, and I think a lot of people responded so much to this. Like, of course, this caused a big back and forth for people, putting out their their own opinion of like, what do they believe? Is Jay-Z a part of this whole thing that we've never?
Let me tell you something.
Like he wrote that.
It sounds like it. Look though, but this is what I'm gonna say. I might be leaning toward he probably got some foul play in this. You know why? Because why in the fuck would you be attacking this dude in this suit and talking about his suit? That shit is so petty, and it's like you're mad.
Yeah, he's mad because he said he's seen this time and time over again, and this is amazing. This is one of them actually. You know how this
still,
goes.
but you're Jay-Z. We know that you have the best clothes and all the money, and why do you need to talk about that man's suit? Now, for me, I look at different
His
things.
sister tried to stall him out.
Right. I look at things between the lines and shit, though. I read shit niggas ain't right, if you understand what I'm saying. And that right there, that statement says something to me. Like, why you give a fuck about his suit? That's so random to me. But it's just like, it says something about, like, this shit is really fucking with you. Yeah. Because you know what I'm saying? That's my thought.
I can dig what you're saying.
That's my thought. That's how I feel. Your cheap suit. Some ambulance chaser in a cheap suit. Like, bro, why would Hov make a statement like that? Do you get what I'm saying? Why would he allow a statement like that to be made? Say whatever you want to say professionally,
and that
right?
was the original statement. That was the one that's when he responded years ago to when they tried to settle behind closed doors. So this is not a recent statement.
Jay said,
you got to think about back in the day.
Jay said, nah, that statement was too emotional. Facts.
Okay.
I'm leaning toward, he definitely got something to do with
but
this.
But that was old school Hov.
Straight up. Still though.
Okay.
Damn good point. Didn't even catch that. See? But it's how I look at shit. And it's like, that's probably I know for you like that's random as fuck.
Nah,
right?
it's not because I know you're cerebral.
Yeah,
you
you like what the fuck? Like why? And this comes from him, like bro, like.
And I do believe he wrote the statement. It just
I do
sounds
too.
like him. It sounds like a piece of art.
Yep. Tom Ford. Shout out my nigga Billy Mack in the building. You hear me? Yeah, that's what I'm saying though. Shout out Maui Gums. I just seen Maui Gums in here.
Maybe your anger is a little different when you got money and you take care of a conglomerate and you are him and niggas are accusing you of this. This is some shit you don't come back from.
But this is the thing, right? But this is the thing. And we all know once somebody does this, like it's there. Regardless of whether you're exonerated or not, there's this thing, this asterisk next to your name, right?
Yes.
That's what it is. But this is the thing too. You know that, hey, that's just the way it is. But your body shouldn't change.
Yeah, Hov might rap himself out of this. If he's free and he makes like he do the rap thing and do what he do, he might can
rap himself out.
Yeah, like tight.
If anybody could, it might
not
be
out
him.
of a crime, but after the aftermath, because you say it's a amorous on regardless. If you win or lose, if you lose, you lose because you're a loser.
Right.
But if you win, though, and you didn't do this, but your name because a snitch jacket and a grape jacket is incredibly crazy.
Straight up
on a guy like this, you feel me? So, but he may be the only guy that could like rap about it and be like, "Oh, cuz we get it." Like, "Oh, no pen too." Like, just he's thoughts, nigga. Like you just thought this.
If
nigga.
anyone could do something like that, it would be him, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, but I don't know. Again, now I'm leaning toward he probably got something to do with this. We gonna continue this clip and then we gonna get into action.
Who's C though? Who's the woman?
Who?
3 A, B, C. They say A is Hov, C is Diddy, and there was a woman there who's still B.
Anonymous?
That watched, yes. That was there that watched, but she's
I don't know. They're saying that B or C, whatever the
C's
empty
Diddy.
variable is, they're saying that that is Beyonce. They're saying it's Queen Bey.
Oh, that's why they
Queen Bey was watching shenanigans. That's what they saying.
That's what they said? Golly, that's why they left the B open.
Not they, like
Them.
that's what them.
Them.
Like,
No, I know, not they, but them though. I knew. I already knew.
Okay. Hey, y'all be cool in there because my mods will get you going. I don't know what's going on, but I see a couple people saying some things, so just be careful. Shout out Poltergeist Classic 1 in this motherfucker. That's my real dog, you hear me? We running movies in Discord tonight. Just so y'all know, this nigga talk about he forgot what movie, but hey.
I thought it was the John Wick series, dog.
I thought he was doing some holiday type shit. Shout out my nigga Zay running the holiday shit, the movies and all that in the Discord. Y'all sub up to the Discord. And also shout out my nigga Loon Go Crazy who be in there streaming all the games and all that. Robert Martinez, what he do?
That people were beginning to believe
Man,
that
please.
Puff is a part of, or is he not?
But basically, his response is like, "Don't try me, try somebody else." You know what I'm saying?
I'm not the one.
And then what he said about like these lawyers who have these types of theatrics, they have a pattern of doing cases like this, and everybody case sound the same. It's like,
That's right.
You know, they'll call you
Underage girl, they was drugged,
Yeah.
raped. Yes.
Yeah. And I so I do want to mention too, because the first thing I thought of when I saw this, I said, "Oh, this is gonna if Jay-Z is successful at what he is doing and he's not backing down, this is going to change the game for a lot of celebrities who get brought into these type of things. True, and if true, they serve consequences for it. But if not true, it's like it just goes away. But these stains are still on your record. You know what I mean? Because he's basically making a precedent for it, right?
Yeah.
So Diddy's team sent a statement over to us, and they basically said this amended complaint in the extortion lawsuit that Mr. Busby exposes. Because Jay-Z went on and filed an extortion suit against Busby. They're basically saying all of that is going to show y'all what we've been saying. Like this is all just a publicity stunt. These are people chasing dollars.
Well, good for Hov. I'm glad Jay-Z responded just like that because this has been going on for too long. It is a grift. These accusers go to these lawyers with all these salacious claims. The lawyer will put more sauce on the salacious claims. They reach out to your team and say, if you don't settle with us, we're going to go public with these claims. They'll tell you that they're going to hold a press conference. We're going to do interviews. And a lot of people settle because they don't want the bad press.
Where they don't have the money to
It happens
fight
all the
if
time.
it's
And like you said, the prop.
You feel me? Look, so these allegations happened way before this Diddy shit, right? They tried to say this happened. They came to the table, right? And mind you, she said Diddy's name was not involved prior. When this originally happened, this 13-year-old girl just talked to a lawyer. The lawyer reached out and said, look, this is what says going on, right? Now, Diddy's got arrested. Now, all of a sudden, the case comes back up. Now, Diddy's involved. Now, Diddy was C there. You feel me? That's crazy. That's crazy to implicate him because he's already in some shit, so that's easier to believe. And then, when Charlamagne said good for Jay-Z, I took that as good for him for responding so quickly because usually celebrities don't respond, and usually they usually have their lawyers write some fucking shit and it sounds lawyery, but that's why I'm saying I could tell Cuz wrote that, and if he didn't, he had some hand into I don't even talk like that. This is what I'm gonna say. You feel me? Okay. So that's why I feel like this situation is being manipulated because Diddy's name was not involved prior. Okay. But now it is. Yeah. That's all I gotta say on that.
Okay, that's fire. That's fire.
Thank you. Perspective.
Yeah,
they know.
100%. 100%. I still
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
I'm not trying to sway you.
I know. No, and that's why I'm saying that's good. I like that shit. That's fire.
Yeah.
That's fire.
This is very expensive, right? When you get these civil suits, it's very expensive. And like Charlamagne said, go to the press.
Yep.
They'll make these press conference, and what they want to do is they want to make sure that you.
So back when she just said the case, it only had to do with Hov.
Yep, and then she said he was implicated recently. That's what. If you go back, that's what she said. If people that I'm lying, tell the chat if I say if I'm wrong. They heard it.
Lawyers Diddy on his Nino Brown said this shit bigger than me. Go down taking a whole lot of people down with me. Hey, Gangland Blown, that shit is comedy. He said, bro, on this Nino Brown tip, I'm fucking dead, nigga. Everybody coming. I hear you. I'm a Jay-Z fan. I don't think he God. You know what I mean? I don't think he's God. And I believe that he got something to do with this shit, me personally. But, all right, let's continue.
Lose money. They want to make sure that you lose endorsements, lose sponsorships, lose everything.
Oh, that's what I was about to say. What Charlamagne said about, like, it seems like this dude has a record of this kind of shit. The lawyer. Yeah. And I don't know him, you know what I'm saying? So I'm like, oh, okay, I understand what Charlamagne's saying. Like, yo, this is a nigga who literally, like, they call them ambulance chasers. They just run from scene to scene trying to get a fucking case that they can make some bread off of. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So that might be something to think about too.
And so you get to the point where you be like, you know what, let me just pay them off and get away from them. But Jay got enough to say, look, I'm going to fight this all the way. Now, Busby, he responded, right?
I was about to say he did, but real quick, I want to say that, I want to say that.
We can do part 2 next.
Okay, because there's some more to this. Because I reached out to the Southern District of New York, who, if it was to go criminal, that's who would take it on, and a few other people. So I want to get into that.
Could they do criminal, or did the time already pass?
I'm not for sure the technicalities of that, because I know that people have been talking about it in like Texas. Is that what you're referencing?
Civil. I know civil they can after 30 years after somebody's 18.
This case was originally filed in New York, so I don't know, because I don't know what the feds are doing criminally about this girl anyway, just with Diddy. So we'll talk about it because there's a few other points that we need to get to.
Okay, all right, we'll do that next time.
But what I live by, you never hear Wendy Williams talking about it. Ain't true. Thank you so much, Lauren. I appreciate you.
Okay. All right. Now,
I like
when
that
we come
tag
back,
team. I like that tag team,
You know
by the
what I'm
way.
saying?
You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
Yes.
look at little boss. Look at
Little boss lady Jet.
Boss lady Jet.
Look at Jet.
It's nice. Good reading, by the way.
Thank you.
Good reading.
Don't Charlamagne got a weird case? Yes, indeed he does. And that was with a minor too, right? He actually threw a function at his crib. Now, I'm not trying to dog bro or nothing, but it is what it is. He threw a function at his crib, you know what I'm saying? And some 16-year-old girl ends up getting whooped out by a group of his like friends and family members or something. But she had been saying forever that he was in the damn the room, like he took a part in it as well. So you know, that's different. You feel me? But yes, he does have a weird case indeed. You feel me? He does indeed have a weird case. Now we about to get into this academics footage. Pause. That sounds crazy. We about to get to this academics. We about to get this academics. What sign where? Right here?
No, you gotta make one just like that. No, you gotta write up your own page like that in your handwriting.
All right, you gotta wait.
Okay.
We about to get into this academics clip where he busting this stuff down in its entirety or whatever, giving his take. You know what I'm talking But let's do this one time for the one time.
Is that definitely hip hop is in a Me Too era. So this is the second wave. The first wave was 2017. Or we call it the weird case era. We'll call it as Kendrick like to call it. This is a weird case era. Except, I'm not gonna lie, they're hitting a lot of these guys continually. Like we see Diddy's on his 26th or 27th lawsuit. Now, of course, he settled one with Cassie. He's not gonna sell the rest. Reputation's already burned up in flames, and he's also incarcerated. Now, I want to be very fair and factual. Most of these cases we're talking about, they have no grounds for any criminal proceeding, right? And in actually some of these cases, the police have even looked into it and said, there ain't shit there. But it doesn't stop the headline from running to have people feel whatever type of way. Now, I've heard about a few that have been settled by numerous people. And this is why anytime somebody starts talking shit to me, I just drop a little bit of nugget because I know a little bit more. Have we heard from ATL Jacob since he got online with me? Have we? Chad, let me tell you this. I'm the keeper of many secrets. They're all buried in my hard drive. You know everybody when they want to check? Before they can't get it from the cops. So before they go get a lawyer, usually float it on to me. This is what happened. And before their lawsuit, because they all want to go viral, they all send it to me. I'm like, interesting. I really don't give a fuck about publishing that because honestly, again, the reality of it is it just does way more harm than it does any type of good. Go sell it in court. Go figure it out in court. But I've received lawsuits on your favorite rapper, whoever that is. And I usually just chill with it. And I'm like, let's see how this turns out. Anyway, it appears that Jay-Z has been named in this new lawsuit. I'm going to say allegedly for the next couple of statements I'm making because I want to be factually correct. First of all, foremost, I want to shout out to Jay-Z's lawyers, Alex Spiro, and a team that represent whether it's Rock Nation or Jay-Z's personal interests. I'm going to be very careful how I speak today because I do know y'all tactics as well. Y'all tactics, which, by the way, y'all did with Milagro, is when people don't speak that favorable or attack, or you call attacking, clients or speak in certain light about whatever, lawsuits come. And it's going to be kind of ironic because y'all are now claiming someone's doing that to y'all, even though y'all sued somebody. It's all good. We'll get to it. So everything I'm going to say, I want to be within the area of not saying anything that I could be even legally liable, even remotely, okay? All right. From my sources, I've heard, and that's why I said during this Rhapsody shit. So if you don't know, Rhapsody came out and she this is not even about her, right? But she dropped a freestyle and she was whatever. She says, yo, Ak, you have a case. All right. And then I Googled.
Ak is a weirdo and he got a weird case that we still don't know nothing about. But, you know what I'm saying? He do the paperwork again. Shout out to y'all, but I'm not busting down nobody paperwork. Nobody. I'm not about to be reading nobody paperwork. That's not my thing, but it's his. So we gonna let him do what he do. Now, if you're new to the channel, sub up. If you in here kicking it, smash them likes for me, please, and thank you. Shout out to my mods in here doing their thing. I appreciate y'all. Shout out to everybody in here kicking it. Shout out to my brother in the back, Ugly. Shout out to my mom in here doing I knows, who knows or what. You know what I'm saying?
She's at Rock Nation. And I really just think, I'm gonna just be unequivocally just blunt and clear. If you're on Rock Nation, if you've worked with Diddy, if you party with Diddy, if you party with any of these niggas, you should be shutting the fuck up. I don't care if you were their friend or not, if you do business with them, if your check is signed by one of these guys. We don't, this is why I thank Kendrick, because I want to see who are the hypocrites. Because if you gonna call one person out, you got to call them all out, right? If you're believing all these lawsuits. So, from what I've heard, you know, there's been a few been trying to get at Jay. And, you know, shout out to the NDAs. shouted their resolve. And by the way, we got a statement before I could even go live. I'm setting up the live stream. We like I got a heads up on when the lawsuit's dropping. I said okay, or not dropping, but it was going to be updated in the system for Pacer. Okay. Before I could schedule the live, Rock Nation got a whole fucking response from. I've never seen something that quick. I like it. Anyway, so
you niggas said shout out to you.
This is word on the street, so take this as just allegations.
Talking to my mama, nigga.
They've been trying to get Hov. This mystical figure that people keep hearing about. Jay-Z is the guy. Okay? Now, it's nothing that is recent. We all know he's married to Beyonce, has beautiful kids. Like, that's all no. A lot of these things are like behavior from the past. This is the, big pimping era, all that type of stuff. And also, I think women, again, I don't know if anything is true or false, but people are realizing, hey, some of the activities back then could be misconstrued or could be seen in a different light now, especially if I have an allegation. And also look at the Cassie thing. So I've heard that there's been a lot of conversations with Rock Nation, or let's just say Jay-Z, about women or people who allegedly have allegations. Now, it teeters and borders on the line of extortion, and I think I think now we could kind of unravel the knot. Like again, we're gonna still say this. I gotta say this because I know Alex Spiro is watching this. Like, I'm finna sue act. Relax, buddy. Okay, I think you're a cool guy. Don't hate me. I'm just here. Okay. I think we now could like put two and two together and kind of figure out that. Remember the lawyer Tony Busby? Remember him saying, yo, there is someone who is suing him for extortion, but the person was suing as a Jane Doe. We could now put two and two together to realize that person, we knew the law firm was a law firm with Alex Spiro as a partner, managing partner. Now we get to realize we get one of the first big celebrities named, right? And it's Jay-Z. So we could probably think that Jay-Z's suing this guy, okay? Jay-Z or Alex Spiro on behalf of Jay-Z has been pretty active recently. Again, Alex Spiro, under the direction of Meg Thee Stallion, has filed a lawsuit against Milagro. Alex Spiro represents Rock Nation or Jay-Z's interest, and now they're suing a lawyer who has levied, from my count, I think over 17 or 16 lawsuits against Diddy. In the majority of the lawsuits, they claim there were other people of interest, high-profile people that either watched, participated, or ignored. Whatever you want to go with, that's what you want to go with. Now, I'm going to also, this is where my opinion comes in. I've read a bunch of these lawsuits. They sound like bullshit. I'm going to be honest with you. Like, out of the 7, and I've read every single one on stream. Out of the 17, like, I'm going to be honest with you, maybe like 4, you could be like, maybe there's something there. The others just sound ridiculous. Something out of like a movie, right? And again, I'm not trying to shit on nobody's claims, but come on, bro. Like, some of this shit just sounds like, yo, it just sounds like, he's like, yeah, I was at making the band, and Diddy says, how bad do you want to be a star? And I said, really badly. He said, well, come with me in this room, Playboy. Then he whipped his dick out and told me I got to suck it. Like, come on, bro. Like, come on, bro. Like, come on. Like, that's just so cliche. But whatever. Maybe it could be true. I don't know.
Y'all really gonna gas.
Now, we got the lawsuit here. And we're gonna recap it. And we're gonna go through it.
She'd be high as hell driving home.
But I also do want to say this. And I like to put this out there because when we see a lot of things, it's very important for y'all to understand.
Hurry, man. Look at that photo.
Yeah, fuck.
Come on, dog.
That's black power deflated. Deflated black power.
But you know what it says to me, though?
It says quiet. It says shh, keep your mouth. Yeah, look. Shh.
Don't ever do that.
But that's what they're saying.
But you look into me in my eyes and you going shh.
So they were looking at each other before the pic? Because they had to discuss, but they didn't do this. This is not how they said. This
ain't
happened.
This is
like,
what we
look, they
commented
didn't do
on
this,
this pick.
But this is not what they did though. Look.
Nah, I'm cool.
Look at me though. Look,
Just do it. Just do what you're doing. Look into the camera.
You're not looking at my eyes though. Just look.
Oh.
You see?
I see.
Damn,
Okay.
Bro,
Yeah. I don't know, cause you be on that weird shit sometimes, you know, all that homoerotico.
No.
But what I'm gonna say is, definitely that's what they're doing. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, bro, it's these kind of photos and shit. It look bad, and you know, we heard the.
I like the suits though. They sharp.
In fact, those aren't cheap suits.
That's a Richard Mille.
Those aren't cheap suits. I don't know watches, bro.
You don't know watch?
Except Rolex. I don't know.
No,
watches.
you know watch.
I don't know what the fuck that is.
I think that's Miraro.
You're nasty. Whatever you
Dog.
just said.
Come on, dog. You don't know watch. You don't know watch. But what I said, you know that's not right. What I said, but you don't know watch.
I said that's comedy. I didn't say that's not right.
Oh, because it's Miraro.
Okay, nigga. I said I don't know what the fuck you said.
Nigga, Italian.
You're so humorous. You all content, bro.
Nah, I didn't look at like Diddy's
Shout out
ring.
you, nigga.
Diddy's ring hard, pause. Anything around Diddy, but Diddy's ring is very nice.
Pause anything around Diddy. Nah, it's a fact.
I'm saying, but that ring is sharp. Is what I'm
saying. Yeah. But it's photos like these, and then we heard the light skinned brother at the first clip we ran, right?
Yep.
And he's like, this is what they're going to try to do. They're going to try to paint the picture of their relationship. But it's like, dude,
said
hold on.
Two birds of a feather, right?
Flocked, right. So this is the thing. It looks like they flocking in this photo.
They flock.
Right?
They flock.
It looks like they're that's what I mean. Or it looked like Vanity Fair or some shit.
GQ, something like that, because the picture's crisp.
They flocking.
They're flocked.
Come on.
That's a flock.
So it's like,
that's
this
half
is
afternoon
not,
together.
This is not hard. Pause. Yes.
No, I'm saying.
This is not hard to put like this together, like, oh, Diddy and Hove. Like, come on, bro. We can't. That's
Diddy
what I'm saying. I'm not
Diddy
here for
at his birthday parties, and he be at the Rock Nation brunch. So they be together.
Facts. And you saw the where the nigga had the salmon suit on the
Yes,
mall.
nigga. Ooh,
he at the mall.
That was salmon.
You
That's
feel
exactly
me?
what
And they
that
was making toast. This is
Yeah.
black excellence. We run this because I looked through what he was doing.
Yeah.
I seen how he was talking. He was like, we run this motherfucker right before the downfall. That's crazy.
You know?
Media works. What Jay-Z's done that Sean Carter's... Jay-Z is Sean Carter, sorry. What Jay-Z's done that Diddy didn't do. Let me tell you the really big difference I've noticed between both guys is that Jay-Z has put so many people in positions of power and helped so many entities and also made sure his interests are represented even throughout media, that there are levels of cushioning for any type of, let's say, bad press or stories that would make him look in a bad light.
Oh, God.
Diddy was just drinking Ciroc and trying to butt fuck niggas, allegedly. I don't know, right? But Diddy was just on some bullshit, like, come to the party, Playboy, let's just do some free calls. He was just wilding. Jay-Z is smart. And by the way, this is the first time everybody has wondered. We feel like we keep hearing about this mystical person. Is it Jay? We never heard till today. You know why? Put it like this. Half of the media personalities in the game right now, they're not touching this with a 20-foot pole. Remember, they were all hesitant to touch the Diddy stuff at first, pause. But then eventually they did. They're not touching this one at all. Okay?
You don't think nothing your mom. You're a hater. You don't think nothing she does is funny.
That's going to show and go to the power of not only Jay-Z but Rock Nation. Their influence within the industry as it relates to being able to make and break rappers' career, help radio.
Hey, shout out to everybody in the chat, man. I appreciate y'all being in here. Spiller, what it do, gang? What it do? My good people in here. Jazz, I see you. Loon Go Crazy, 5 Mics, Gangland Politics, all my gangers in here.
Gangland Nat said, didn't Jay cancel the brunch this year? He must have knew this was coming.
7 for real. Hasn't it been canceled for like the past 2 years? Or am I wrong? I don't know. But shout out Gangland Loon. Y'all go sub up to Bro Channel. Also, Gangland Lucci. Y'all see him in the chat right now. Y'all go sub up the Bro Channel. He getting this shit cooking over there. Good, positive work. No slander, no extra, no nothing. He just trying to get to the work. content. He letting the content. He talking hip hop. He talking podcasts, all that. Make sure y'all go sub up to Gangland Lucci.
These likes ain't this shit ain't mathing up, y'all. 235 in here, 91 likes. Come on, dog.
That's wild.
We're not even at it. We're like 30, 40 minutes in. We're not even at it.
We're out, nigga. We're
what
out
y'all
in
don't
14
like,
minutes
What y'all don't
in.
like what we do?
Oh, me.
What y'all don't like what we do?
Talk to them niggas, because
You know what I'm saying? Because y'all don't like what we do. We had a surprise guest. Flesh of my flesh. You feel me? We in here smoking pot. You don't like the new Avions? Hit that like button. Because this is not what today's about. Today's about love, happiness, and upgradation. Hit that like button.
Upgradation, bitch.
Nigga.
Upgradation.
You're not doing that. Niggas won't make me cry. Here, bro. Cover page on these niggas. Don't let them see what's going on. Cover page on these niggas.
Personalities or media personalities get to where they want to go. Basically, open and shut doors for people. And also, when you even go back, you're going to start to realize a lot of things kind of connect. Like, you know, this is a personal opinion of mine when it came to the Tory Lanez situation. I'm not saying Tory did not do anything wrong, so I'm not here to absolve Tory Lanez. But I do believe at a point, because of how the case was going, I felt Rock Nation stepped in and said, we're sending this nigga to jail. This is my personal opinion.
Thank you. You know what I'm saying?
Rock Nation, as I'm saying, is a very powerful entity. Jay-Z is a very powerful person.
Jazz rolling up right now. Talk about it.
Can you pause it for a sec, please?
As we've discussed with many cases, none of this shit is
what he just said. No, I just want a serious question. No. Ack just said Jay-Z's a very powerful person. Correct? We both agree. Why does the world, and do you think that they think that Diddy is just as powerful or on the same level as Hov? I don't agree with that. I feel like they're both, you know, black excellence, or were, in a sense, financially, and what they've done was great things, but I feel like what Hov has done is, like, on another level.
Well, you think about, like, what is it? Rockefeller and Bad Boy.
Yes.
You think about Diddy. You think about Diddy and Jay-Z, right? They're both moguls. You think about alcohols and this and that. So they kind of, you know, played off of each other for all these years. And now what Hov is on now with the Rock Nation Sports, music, all that.
Took it to another level.
Took it to a whole nother level. What was the okey doke that he did where he's like, hey, come over here, be independent, black owned, and then he got everybody to get down with him, then he sold it. What's the shit called?
Fuck. That one thing.
Splenda or some shit?
No, I think Splenda is a
sweetener,
a sugar for coffee if you don't like
whatever
sugar.
Though, right? So he did that. Boom. These are moves that kind of boom put him up here because Diddy shit was just him getting a lot of bags as a face of shit. Which, because if you remember, he would wasn't Diddy the billionaire first?
I didn't know Diddy was. That's the thing. I never knew he was a billionaire. I always just knew he was a fuckboy.
When all that shit, right? When all that shit happened with the liquor lobby, which, see, that's the power to me. I believe that Diddy's in the situation that he's in because of the liquor lobby, right? Bear with me for a second. So look, he doing all the shit with the alcohol. He want to get his own alcohol. He working with these DiBaggio brothers, whatever. Again, these are niggas overseas, and I'm talking about this is real money.
Yes.
Real money. You get me? They pay him to be a little face of something,
yes.
Right? So anyway, he files a lawsuit about malpractice or something, discrimination because of his race. The nigga actually wins.
Okay.
Get me?
Okay.
So whatever he presented looked good enough to where he won that lawsuit. Now after that, that's when you see all this shit coming about. Now, somebody could say, hey, this was already coming and all that, but I believe that, you know, they talk about power, like Jay-Z and Diddy don't have no power. It's very hard for me to fathom, like, power. When people say that, it's hard for me to fathom what they mean.
Yeah.
Like, power, like as far as what? About being able to make a fucking artist or a record label, or what do you mean by power? You get me?
When you think power, you're talking like they could push the button. I'm
talking about real billionaires, not a nigga who's a billionaire one time over, and that's with everything that they own together and their money and all their assets equal $1 billion. I'm talking about niggas who's worth billions of dollars.
So
like, put it like this, really quick.
His name?
Hold on, put it like this. Okay, and this is what I mean by power, right? If niggas had that kind of power, there wouldn't be a separate Forbes list for entertainment. right? It would be the Forbes list, right? And you would see Jay-Z, Diddy, Kanye, Drake, Kendrick, but there is none of that.
Yeah.
Because when you add up their money, and we talking about the Forbes, we talking about the people with real power and influence in the world, these guys are at the fucking bottom, bro.
Oh, okay.
Do you get what I'm saying? So, I don't know. That's not power to me.
Okay, I can dig it though. So you answered the question though. That was pretty in depth and strong.
Yeah, that's how I feel. Niem's right. They took Kanye billion in a few hours. They took Kanye billion. I'll venture to say maybe he never even had that billion. How quick they took it from him. You know what I'm saying? Like shit. That's funny. Then gave it back. Hey, could the stream hard as fuck. Pause.
Gam is crazy, bro.
Random. Made in America Festival stopped doing like 2 years ago. No more brunches. When you see people doing that, that's like the equivalent of Dirk hearing that there's a snitch and him saying, I'm Muslim now. I'm not BD. You get what I'm saying? Like they know what's gonna happen. So again, we're dealing with some powerful people. And again, I am not here to say I believe these allegations. But I just like to shine the light on the people in the media who are going to be quiet.
Title. Shout out Champ. I just read his paragraph right there. And boom, he says that in there. Title. That's what I was looking for. The shit that Hove okey-doked everybody with. You know what I'm saying? He made niggas come over, invest, do this, throw their music there exclusively, different albums and shit. And then ultimately he sold it. That was that. That's the type of shit that speaks to niggas' character. And that's why I say things like, yo, Hove is my favorite rapper. Like, just that. Not my favorite person. I don't know him. You know what I'm saying? And shit like that, especially when, not like that, but I feel like Hove be grifting, right? Hove's like, he come from the dope game or whatever. And then it's like you just watch these different shades of Hove. Yeah. He like, entrepreneur Hove. And then he billionaire Hove. And then he Muslim Hove. Do you understand what I'm saying? And it's just like, for me, it's just like, I don't know, dog.
It's a little tricky.
Yeah, you know what I mean? Like, the artistry, fire, don't get me wrong, but him as a person, as a man, I don't know, dog. I don't know. Straight up.
I can dig it.
The sheep-like fans who only believe that the people that they don't like are the bad guys. Because that's going to be the question, right? Like, Diddy was easy to be villainized. Jay-Z is a little bit more up there. His cultural equity is, you can't quantify it. The way he's played the game versus Diddy's playing bingo and tic-tac-toe. And maybe like, what's that shit? They're like freak off Twister. Jay-Z's playing top tier chess. Always has, always been. It's a different level. So, we're going to see what ends up coming out of this, right? But also, this is going to be a gut check time for hip-hop in general, right? Because this idea of so-and-so has a weird case, so-and-so has a weird case. Well, you're going to realize everybody has... Every rapper that's a millionaire or billionaire... in an industry, and again, I'm not saying none of it's true.
Well, everybody got a weird case. That don't mean it's
going
right.
to get some type of accusation of some sort.
What my nigga Dot just said. I think it's time to watch the party die. That's all you niggas. Yeah. That's all you niggas with the weird cases. All that. Everybody's got it right. So this is just what it is. Nope. It's not what we're doing.
I have lawsuits for different things. Tripped, I fell. Your security beat me up. You elbowed me, I fell. Like, all type of shit. So, it's up to y'all, but, we'll go over it, and here we are. So today, there was an amended complaint put in. This lawsuit was originally filed back in, on October 21st, 2024. It was filed along 4 other lawsuits that day, and it was filed in the Southern District of New York, okay? Now, before it listed a bunch of individual does, okay? Because since that person's Jane Doe, they call the other unnamed people that they're suing individuals. Now they have named Jay-Z and added on a few more companies of Sean Diddy Combs. Which, by the way, I'm not going to bore you by showing everything. They also they have also petitioned for Jay-Z to be served, and I'm pretty sure now this thing is public. His lawyers are going to just take the service of this lawsuit and deal with it. Now, I want to before I get into it again. And by the way, this is his name here, so they just tacked on his name. Before I get into this, the reason why this whole thing with Jay-Z is a big deal is because Jay-Z is the closest as we could get in the black world to the Illuminati. And when I would say Illuminati, I'm saying it facetiously and using it as like it's like an analogy, like to whatever you think that higher power is, that like super untouchable like level. Jay-Z is the closest to it as we could get. You get what I'm saying? For example, who would be in that manor too? Lucian Grange. If we're talking about music, Lucian Grange, right? This is why people think, yo, Drake, you must be out of your damn mind suing UMJ. Like, that's Daddy Lucian. Oh, y'all call him Daddy. He's the head of the head. Pause. But Jimmy Iovine was accused and sued of some of the same things. It's been damn near scrubbed from the internet. You can't even find it. The case got wiped away. You're never going to hear nothing more about it. Dealt with it really quickly and swiftly. But that's what, when you get to that level, does. Now, when you at the Diddy level, yeah, I'm rich as fuck, but I'm arrogant. And I think just having cash is the power. You know, Jay is moving among a lot of different people that his power is just way more, right? So that's what I'm saying. We have Diddy here. I put Jay right here. Like, he's really of the untouchable ilk. Like how we see Lucian. You know, by the way, there was Lucian Grange was named in one of Diddy's lawsuit, not as a perpetrator, but he was named as a party. Not only him being the UMG's leader, but there was an allegation that he attended one of the parties that later on the freak-off got happened at. And so they were accusing UMG of sponsoring the party, and they said the head of UMG, Lucian Grange, went there. Universal lawyers don't fuck around so much, and that's what I'm saying. If there would be Illuminati, that's what it would be. The fucking lawyer who filed it had to apologize for filing, for including Lucian Grange's name in there, remove his name completely, and actually retract everything they said about him. Okay? Never seen that shit before. That's what I'm talking about in terms of power. And I do think Jay is near that. I don't think he's exactly there, but the closest a black man gonna get to, if you ask me. Anyway, let's get into the lawsuit. So, this is a lawsuit that deals with a 13-year-old being drugged at an after party. We've read this before.
I didn't know this. Oh, God, I told you.
But
that.
that's why. But
I'm
that's why
stoned,
I need you to help too.
Nah, because I know I'm the visual, and my bad, y'all. You know, he was talking to himself right there. He said some.
I was talking
shit.
I was talking to you.
Some shit, y'all. He said some prolific.
I was talking
shit,
to you
y'all.
for real, there.
Nah, you feel me? He said some prolific shit, but you might as well run that back.
Nah, I'm definitely not. But look though, shit, you were supposed to be helping. But look, this what I'm gonna say. Nobody bigger than the program. I see y'all in there. You know what I'm saying nobody's bigger than the program. That's a fact. You know what I mean? King Buck 360, what it do, my dude? Nah, nobody's bigger than the program. And again, these niggas don't have power. You know what I'm saying? These niggas have power and influence and money to us, to regular folk. You know what I'm saying? But these people don't have power. I need y'all to know that. You know what I'm saying? So no, Jigga ain't bigger than the program, gang. Pay attention.
A few more details and they name more names, but I'll read it in full that you guys could hopefully get the gist. So it says, defendant Sean Combs, P. Diddy, Puff Daddy, Diddy, a.k.a. Love, alongside his longtime friend and collaborator, Sean Carter, a.k.a. Jay-Z, drugged and raped a 13-year-old girl at an after party following the 2000 Video Music Awards. Another celebrity stood by and watched as Combs and Carter took turns assaulting the minor. Now, this is interesting. When I first heard about this lawsuit, before I pulled it back up, I actually thought that they were going to name Jay-Z as the person who watched. I didn't know that they're naming Jay-Z as the person who actually did the sexual act. Now, why is that important? Because the mere fact that they're saying another celebrity stood by and watched, that person is a witness, right? So who is that person? That person, through discovery or whatever, has to get named. And it's going to be interesting where that person lies. Does that person say, yeah, I watched Diddy and Jay-Z fuck this girl? Now, what's irrefutable is this. If that person says, yes, I watched Diddy fuck this girl, we're going to hear later the girl alleged she was, and by the way, she's grown now, clearly, because this is in, 2000? So that's 24 years plus 13. She's 37. She's 37 right now. The woman now alleges that she was intoxicated or she was drugged or something. Now, that doesn't matter if someone says, like say the other celebrity says, nah, I seen you suck both of them off. You were not drunk or you were sober. The problem here is the girl is 13. It doesn't matter if she's drunk in any type of state of mind. That's a child, right? So if they had sex with this 13-year-old at all, that's a huge problem, right? Whether, and by the way, most of these lawsuits, we've read all of them, they have a pattern of saying, hey, we show up to the event, we get a cup, we take a sip, we usually know it takes like three drinks for us to start feeling away, but all of a sudden we start feeling dizzy, woozy, and we wake up and our pussy hurt, right? Or butthole if you're talking about the dude, right? But it don't really matter about the drugging if that's what they're going to allege, which they do. If this person is 13 and has sex with Jay-Z or Diddy, that's a crime, right? Now, I know some of y'all, defenders or, other people might be like, well, imagine if she lied about her age. That could be a thing too. That could be a thing. Like maybe she told somebody like, hey,
real quick, right? Let me get ones in the chat if you believe this. You know what I'm saying? So everybody just give your opinion. Anybody who in here right now, you know what I'm saying? One's in the chat if you believe this. Two, if you don't believe this. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm just curious how many of y'all and what y'all feel. Because I'm seeing different shit in the chat. Let me know what y'all think.
I'm 17 that would be weird, fucking weird too. I'm 18. I'm 18. How old were these guys in let's see. How old was Diddy in 2000? If Diddy is 55 now, in 2000, come on, in the year 2000. In the year. Okay, so we just got to minus 24 years, right? So 24 years, he would have been 31, right? 31, because he's 55 now. He would have been 31, okay? How old was Jay-Z in 2000? Apparently, are they born the same year? Oh, they're born the same year. Okay. So they're both 31 at the time, right? Now, this is also the very interesting thing. And again, I'm not.
Hey, shout out Dion Mays, bro. My boy said 2, cause ain't no way our people out here just graping shit. Hey, I'm not gonna lie to you, bro. That make me want to go. That make me want to go too as well. I'm not even gonna lie to you, bro. Hey, W comment right there, cause that's what you want to believe, Dion. That's what you want to believe. You know what I'm saying? Shout out Dion Mays, man.
Sitting here, I want people to know I don't have nothing against Jay-Z. I think he don't got nothing against me. I'm not also making up excuses. I'm just trying to talk out scenarios. These things could be all the way true or all the way false. We don't know. That's why we're trying to think out loud. Could this be a 6ix9ine situation? Now, hold on. I know what you're saying. What the fuck are you talking about? Hold on. Now, 6ix9ine, who caught a charge of sexual misconduct or sexual conduct with a child or a minor or whatever, his story is this. Yo, we were inviting chicks over for like a music video and some other shit for TikToks, or no, it wasn't TikTok, it was Vine back then or something. This girl comes over. I think the girl was like 15 or something, but she supposedly told him that she was of age. So she tells him like, yo, I'm 18, right? So she tells him she's of age. Now, granted, I know what y'all saying. Bruv, like even this one is worse, right? Like if you're 31 and you can't tell a chick is 13, you're bugged the fuck out, right? This is I don't know how chicks was looking in the motherfucking 2000, but come on, ain't no goddamn way you 31 and you can't tell this chick is not even 15.
And how old is Shorty now? Like the one who this happened to, like how many years ago was this? 30 years ago? Cause boom, she was 13 then. If that's 30 years ago, so you're talking about a 43-year-old woman. Not saying that means anything, because still, you know what I mean. But it's just like, yeah, that don't really mean anything. I don't know why I said that. I'll be honest. Shout out to the chat, man. Appreciate y'all being in here, rocking with your boy and all that. You know what I'm saying? I see Britt in here doing it up. You know what I'm saying? Spiller in this month. Poltergeist Classics 1. Y'all go sub up to my bro. She 37 now. Oh, so it's 20. Okay, 20 years ago. Shout out 5 mics. Jazz in this motherfucker. Shout out my high power cousin Drea the Virgo in this motherfucker. You know what I'm talking about? Gangland blown in here. You know what I mean? All that. Mo Bucks, what it do? She 37. Y'all good. That's tight. Quicker than this lame ass nigga. Big ass goddamn stupid ass laptop back there. Lame ass boy. Nigga ain't looking up nothing, lame ass boy.
Man, I'm stoned.
Shout out. I'm stoned. But you smoke constantly though. Like this what you want to do? Just be like, oh.
Now I have the freedom to be me. You know?
I hear it.
I could be me.
But shout out to all y'all in the chat, and shout out to y'all being fast. That's crazy. Next time I'm gonna just ask. Y'all.
Y'all way quicker.
No
faster,
cap.
You feel me? And I'm stoned, you feel me? But damn, so that means we were that age then, slightly and around that realm. 2001, yeah, 13,
right.
14, you know, that around that age.
For sure.
That's
yeah.
fucked up.
Y'all continue to smash them likes. If you're new to the channel, sub up. You know what I'm saying? If you ain't here kicking it, smash them likes. You feel me? Shout out Del Roy for the sub. Appreciate you, gang. Appreciate you. Let's continue.
Right? But if you listen to the 6ix9ine story, that's what he claims. He's like, yeah, we didn't know. We didn't know that the woman was underage because she lied about her age. Right? Now, I don't think it matters that much, but for some people in narrative sense, because, you know, you when you see these things, you're trying to think of these people. Were these guys really just attracted? Because this sounds wild.
Big for no reason.
Like if you're attracted to a 13-year-old, that would be the definition as Kendrick. I think even Kendrick would define that as a certified pedophile, right? You know what I mean? The definition of being a pedophile is not just under 18. It's actually the attraction to prepubescent teens. You get what I'm saying? Right? I think I got my definition right. Definition of pedophile. Well, the simple one is the person who's attracted to children. When you get into a psychological way of how they look at it, they said that they actually call pedophilia a disorder, which I'm like, what? Okay. In which an adult experiences primary or exclusive sexual attraction to prepubescent children. Although girls typically begin the process of puberty at age 10, 11, and boys at 11 or 12. Psychiatric diagnostic criteria for pedophilia extends the cutoff point for prepubescence to age 13. Now, it's weird for me to even Google these things, trust me. But I'm just trying to just talk through this stuff with you. So technically, that would actually be a pedophile. You get what I'm saying? Say if there's a grown man who loves a 13-year-old, that would be the certified. Like, when I mean certified by the goddamn. Let's what it says certified by. Would be Let's just click on it. Yeah, this is certified by the American Psychiatric Association. So that's what Kendrick was talking about. Certified pedophiles. That's certified, okay? So liking a woman 13 or under.
This nigga's great.
Now, even though I think we all agree, if you like a minor and you're a grown-ass man,
I ain't gonna lie.
We almost call that pedophile too. We do. Right? Like, that's weird. That's just super weird. Cool. But the actual definition, just to be very factual, is 13 or under. And by the way, I keep having to say, because I know, we live in clip culture, so I can't just say it and just stop. Yes, if you're fucking a 14, 15, 16, 17, up until legal, you're weird, especially you're 30, right? Cool. All right. So, the woman is 13, allegedly. Nice. Now, this is another thing. This is this guy, Tony Busby's job, and it's his due diligence that he has to take to file a lawsuit. They have to make sure the woman was actually 13 because they're alleging it here. They have to make sure she had some proof of even being at this event or being around this event. And by the way, the event is the 2000 Video Music Award. We've watched pieces of this, and I guess maybe we could corroborate some of the story. Did Jay-Z go to the 2000 VMA Video Music Awards? Did he go there? Let's see. We got the here we go. So all of these are from this is from the 2000 VMAs. Okay? We see Dr. Dre. Let's see. Okay, look like he got a nomination. Look, let's see. Here we go.
DMX. What I'm doing?
Okay, what category is this? Oh, this is the nomination for Best Rap Video, and again, this is the MTV Video Music Awards in 2000.
Best Rap Video. DMX. Party Up.
Rest in peace, X. Okay, we get that. Okay, Eminem, Dr. Dre, Eve, Love Is Blind. We don't want to get struck. Jay-Z actually, again, this is the Big Pimpin' era. Jay-Z actually gets nominated for Big Pimpin'. Okay.
Big Pimpin'.
Which, by the way, this is why, like, a lot of these lawsuits, if you're a fan of hip hop, which obviously I am, you understand different eras are different, but like we're now in the, as Kendrick is gonna call it, the weird case era. So like everything looks horrible. Like, for example, if you pull up Big Pimpin' lyrics, like you know how people will just judge you off of one act.
Hey, real quick, I just see I just got this this Dame Dash clip. I want to see what Dame Dash got to say about all this. Shout out Cam Capone, you feel me, for the clip and whatnot. Shout out Cam Capone for the clip and whatnot. But yeah, let's see what he's talking about. You know, Dame's an interesting one. You know?
Yeah, he's good.
Yeah, he is. He's usually pretty sturdy. Like, I don't see him do too much hating, and that's why I'm curious to see what he has to say about all this. Like, is he gonna hate or
concur?
Right. Shout out to everybody in the chat, man. I appreciate y'all being in here rocking. Smash them.
Some of the other big headlines.
Gangland DJ in here.
Diddy.
Shout out my dog Gangland DJ in the building. You feel me? My good people and all that. I love to see my good people in here. You feel me? Shout out my brother being in here and all that. You know what I mean? Straight up.
Feel good in here, man.
Yeah?
Feels
you
good.
like this?
You know,
yeah, talk to me,
just
man,
like,
real quick.
nice, you know what I'm saying? Just like roomy, you feel me?
Okay.
Boom, Stone D, boom. Got the fans,
I
so
feel
the air out.
Uh-huh.
It's like the obvious. Like I keep looking around, like damn, okay, that's tight. Everywhere I look, something tight happening. You know what I'm saying?
That's dope.
I look
That's
over
dope.
there, I say, ooh, that nigga red man face look tight. Like it look like him smoking a joint. Then I look up, I'm like, ooh, the light right there, boom. That was smart yesterday how you did the crease. So still, you know what I'm saying? Then I look over here, I'm like, damn, MF Doom, like that's hard. Then even then I was sitting here, I went like this to Nip, like he was the homie, like ooh, like I did that. You feel me? Just cause the obvious.
Yeah, that's tight.
Then you got the rares. You feel me?
Yeah.
Well, I remember y'all tried to open one of these chips one time, and he punched me. You feel me? Cut punched me. It was the purple, the one back there. I tried to open that.
Come on, man. I got the rare snacks in the back and all that. You know what I'm saying? Don't worry about anything. You feel me? I'm going to be having them for my guests. That's what I'm going to start doing when I be having niggas fall through here and shit. I'm going to have a rare snacks for them. Hey, look, I'm doing a giveaway too. I'm doing a giveaway. I got a Dodgers hat. You know what I'm saying? 7 and 5/8. So whoever that fit. You feel me? And if you want to tap in
big ass head, boy.
If you want to tap in, shut up, bro.
Big
Your
ass
shit is
head,
be with the
boy.
last latch on the snapback face ass nigga. But if y'all want to chance at winning this hat or this beanie, y'all got to sub up to my backup channel. You know what I'm saying? Sub up to my backup channel. You feel me? That's what I need you to do from this day forward. You know what I'm saying? Everybody who sub up to the backup channel, you will be entered in a raffle to win this hat or this beanie. I got it. I'll show y'all later and shit. But yeah.
Damn, a cold motherfucker.
Man, he is. But shout out to the chat, man. Again, I appreciate y'all, man. You know
it ain't, first of all, Zay, don't be laughing.
It is last latch.
Nigga, I'm on the third latch.
It's the last latch, gangers. I'm not even gonna lie.
I'm on the third latch. Y'all niggas ain't gonna play me. I see what you doing.
Yeah, you on the third latch today because you want to stretch your head out because I already exposed you. So now you just gonna put your head under all kind of stress because you want to prove a point. That's cool. That's cool. But let's see what Dame Dash got to say about what's going on. You know what I'm talking about? Oh, come on, y'all.
Diddy is in a world of trouble, man. He's been arrested. He had the whole lawsuit with Cassie that looked really bad. She accused him of a lot of horrible things, and including rape. And we seen the video of Diddy beating her up in the hotel. I know you know what I'm saying. You knew Diddy. You guys have known each other for a long time, and been around each other. What's your thoughts on that? And what was it like when you first started hearing all this news?
It was
Hey, Dame look like one of them dogs that said they eat the burrito. That shit comedy.
I like everybody else, I couldn't believe that it was that extreme. So I've always known him to be turned up, but I didn't know he was that turned up. So, it wasn't a good look. It made me reevaluate. The things that he's been accused of has made me reevaluate every single second I've been in the business. Because the things he's being accused of is like, people putting stuff in people's drinks and, putting shit in baby oil and motherfuckers is catching pneumonia. And it just makes me think about every time someone tried to make me take a drink when I didn't want to, who hangs out with who. And, you know, it just makes me say I don't want any parts of that business in general because it's just too many gray areas. You know, either you have to tolerate or you have to be a part of or tolerant. And I don't have any tolerance, zero tolerance for weirdo shit. And no disrespect to anybody gay. Because that was what was shocking to me. I was like, damn, I didn't know everybody was that loose. Pause. But I'm heterosexual. I love women a lot.
Are you surprised about all the other names that they're trying to associate with this, with Diddy?
It was shocking to me. I was like, damn, I didn't know everybody was that loose. Pause. But I'm heterosexual. I love women a lot.
Are you surprised about all the other names that they're trying to associate with this, with Diddy? Like there's like a lot of people he came up with that they're trying to involve with this also.
Well, I could just say, like, you know, anybody to me, from the outside looking in objectively, you know, if I see a person that's with someone consistently all the time, sleeping over their crib, I would think that they would be privy to the things that were going on. So if those things were actually happening and they were privy to them, you know, if you was in pictures with that person a lot and you were with them a lot, I mean, I think it's natural for someone to.
Yo, shout out Keish in the building. Keish said, I feel bad for Dame's teeth situation. We was having a whole conversation about that shit. That is funny, man. But it's like, you know what's funny to me? And that's why I be telling y'all, like, I don't be caring about, like, no cosmetic shit like that. Because think about Dame, who Dame was, right? The jiggiest nigga. You not jiggy as me. And whoop-de-whoop-de-whoop. You know you're a bum. You know you're a fucking a PA. Talking to niggas being found. Now, I'm not saying nothing, but it's like what happens to him? His fucking front tooth falls out. You know what I'm saying? I feel like
two, right?
It's just fucking one, and that's what why he be talking.
He might as well
like,
just unlatch, dog, and just let that go.
But he's gonna sound like Mike Tyson. He's gonna, he can't have that. He's too player for that, bro.
He could probably control it though. He could probably get busy.
Pause.
What you mean, cuz? Nah, see, you made that to a part. You knew what I mean.
Because he's got
he can probably control his lisp without the tooth. There you go. He could probably get busy because he's one of those guys.
Articulate yourself. Stop being lazy. Because you're way smarter than that. You do this shit on air, right? We're going to talk about it. Since you want to do content, you do this shit on air like if you're some ignorant nigga. You know what I'm saying? And it's cool. But you're like,
what was ignorant was the pause.
Nah, what you said.
He might as well unlatch and get fucking busy.
Whoa! That's
no, you're crazy.
No, that you can't just do that. But you can't. I won't allow it. You can't.
So which side? Which tooth is it? The left?
I'm done. I'm done talking about bro teeth. All right, straight up. All right, it's a dub. Because you act like you don't know what the fuck going on. You're not Zay, bro. Zay could get away with that shit because Zay literally does not know what's going on here. You get what I'm saying? But you know what's up, dog.
Fuck was Zay talking about because he thought something was funny. I forgot what it was, but it wasn't funny, though.
Dame got them pirate teeth. He got the RR, matey. Nigga, whole mouth.
Oh yeah, that's the last latch. He thought that was funny. That was on the last latch. We're not doing that.
No suffering. Succotash, please.
To have you guilty by association until further notice. So unless somebody's gonna like debunk, like I was only there because of this or that. Like I know when I was at, you know, I never went to a Diddy party. I never knew him as Diddy. I was at Puff's party 20 years ago with Aaliyah, and Jennifer Lopez was there, and, you know, Natani, and I left. You know, that was a Puff party. But, you know, for the shit they saying, I wasn't privy to that, and had I been, I probably would have told everybody. Like, I'd have like, them niggas is crazy. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, because it would have blew my mind. So that's not a secret I would have been able to keep. But for those that can keep those secrets, it makes you a bit questionable, and I think that's just normal. Can't be mad at somebody for being normal.
Is there something that happened that made you stop partying with Diddy, or you just never hung out with him?
I never was partying with Diddy. Rockefeller and Bad Boy were two distinctly different movements. So they were more R&B. We looked at them pause as like barefoot niggas and shit. So we had no parts of that. We were like dudes. So when we were on the Puff's tour, you know, we wore bulletproof vests. You know, we teased people for wearing shiny suits. It was just it was like the difference between Stax Records and Motown, and us being more Stax Records. So we just our worlds didn't really collide, and I'm not gonna say like I look down at them. It's just I'm not that guy. I wasn't like a S-Curl so much, you know, dancing and singing. We were rapping and shit. We was hustling. So it was just a different vibe. But yeah, when he threw parties, people would show up. But I think after I didn't have to go outside anymore, after I felt that everyone that was outside was just Paul's hummer stunting, and that it was better to just handle business a different way, I stopped going out altogether unless the events were for me. And that's why I opened up art galleries around the world and started focused on aggregating creative people and documenting them. And the receipts are all on my network, America New.
How do you feel about everybody trying to put Jay-Z in this mix with Diddy? I've just seen so many videos, and it just seems like so many people are trying their hardest to associate Jay-Z with this Diddy situation. But I don't really see any evidence of it myself.
I don't care about Jay-Z.
Okay.
I sold Reasonable Doubt, so I get no fucks given. That's that man. Whatever's going on with him is on him. I just can't spend so much time worried about another man and what they doing and how they feel and how people perceive them. You know, I got my own shit to be worried about. I got to get this money. I'm independent. You know, that whole situation, those people are in my rear view. Pause. So I don't care. On a human level, if the shit is true, you know.
Nigga Blown said, open a dental office. Nigga, what the fuck?
I'm curious to know how true it is. But, you know, based on my experiences and the fact that I wanted to get away, I personally made the decision to get away from that camp. So, you know, that was my personal experiences. I didn't want to be over there. Things weren't, you know what I mean? Like morally, we weren't, it's just not the same fabric. So that's why I went and did my thing. I'm not as tolerant as certain things.
What were you like in high school?
A terror. You know, I had a car when I was 16, a Maxima. You know, I was smarter than my teachers. I got kicked out of school, went to boarding school. Like, I put myself in boarding school when I was 16 because my homeboys were starting to kill too much. And I was like, it's eventually I'm going to have to do it, so I'm out of here. So I got my own scholarship and went to South Kent for a year. Like, I was pulling up. I got kicked out of school, one of my schools, because, you know, I used to park in my principal's parking spot because I felt like, yo, why does she get to have a parking spot and I don't? We the taxpayers. Even though I wasn't paying no taxes, and according to everyone, I still don't. But, you know, I got kicked out of school for being this funny guy.
Trap in the building.
You know, just having this hindsight that you're not going to tell me that I'm not better than you. You're not going to tell me you're better than me. And you're not going to tell me to listen to you if you don't have the life that I want.
At this point, were you already thinking about music at all? Like did you ever try to rap or anything, or what was the music like at that time?
After Paid in Full, I didn't want to hustle no more. And I say after Paid in Full, meaning that situation that happened. So once I saw a little, you know, a younger dude get kidnapped and someone's best friend killed him, I thought they were untouchable. I said, I quit. And you know, my cousin was you know, his stepfather was in the game, and he was telling me I should pivot that way, and I decided to do that. But it was more a hustle. I wasn't like the music guy, nothing at that time. You know, I always knew how to dance and shit, but I just didn't want to hustle no more. I just wanted to do something that didn't feel like work, but it ended up being a lot more work than I thought.
And those were Dame's thoughts, you know what I'm saying? I'm going to tell y'all like this. He's probably in the clear because niggas banished him out a long time ago, right? But I don't know. I think Dame might know something about something. You know what I'm saying? How was you so close to Jay-Z? And Jay-Z supposed to be tied up into this, but you don't know nothing. Sounds a little sketchy to me. I'll be honest.
And just claim you're for something else. Well, if we go by this is why I'm streaming on Twitter, because this is how Twitter thinks, right? Fuck what was being alleged, and let's look at that. They'll be like, wait, so you're telling me back in 2000, Jay-Z rap, you know I thug him, fuck him, love him, leave him, because I don't fucking need him? Take him out the hood, keep him looking good. But like, they'll read all of this and be like, oh, this nigga's guilty. Now, obviously, I'm not doing that because I think that's wrong, but that's how, and this is why I'm streaming on Twitter, because you got to hold the mirror up at Twitter. Like, these Twitter motherfuckers, this is all they do. Like, they're all soapbox warriors that forgot where rap was coming from. I see everybody's championing Kendrick with this new weird case era shit when half of these niggas slap they hoe, half of these niggas cheat on their wife, half of these niggas, have ran trains on groupies.
This is what I want to say too. This is what bothered me about this kind of shit though when he does this. Like, yo, like he's like half of these niggas. Look, yo, that's half of all niggas. That's half of white people. That's half of black people. That's half of Asian. Yo, everybody do everything. It's not just like, yo, half of these rappers. Like, yo, this is just a human thing at the end of the day. Straight up, my nigga. Don't try to just, you know what I mean?
Like, I don't want to do no Hannibal Buress here because I have specific examples. But anyway, and also half of them have women saying A, B, C, or D about them. That's just the reality of it. You know what I mean? Okay, many chicks want to put Jigga Fist in the cuffs, divorce him, split his bucks just because you got good head. I'm gonna make bread so you can be living it up. Shit. Okay. Yeah, this was before Jay-Z found out Beyonce. I'm a pimp in every sense of the word, bitch. Better trust and believe him. In the cut where I keep him till I need a nut, till I need to beat the guts. Then it's beep, beep, and I'm picking him up. You picking him up on preschool? Or no, I'm playing. Let me see. Let me stop. Okay. All right. So, he was nominated. I'm trying to see if I can see a video of him being there.
The MTV video.
Okay. Is there any video of Jay-Z there? Lil' Kim was presenting some shit.
What did you see?
All right.
Okay.
Got you.
Let me just Jay-Z. Aaliyah won. Ooh.
Trappington in the building. Shout out Trappington in this motherfucker, man. What he talk? It's really sad to see Dame go out like this. Yeah. I don't know, man. Dame just not as I was talking about that earlier, how he used to treat people and shit. You know what I mean? I'll be honest with you. It's not even so sad to me to see him where he's at right now. Maybe humbling, you know what I mean? Because I grew up off of Rockefeller. I'm gonna be real with y'all. You know what I'm saying? That's why Hov is my favorite rapper. You know what I'm saying? And I just remember that era. The DVD mixtape era, all that shit. And I remember how Dame was and how he used to treat people. You know what I'm saying? And, y'all know how I feel. Like, we make jokes, all that, but it's like some of that shit, he was doing that shit on camera. These are real people who he was talking to like that. You know what I'm saying? So, I don't know, Trap. I don't really think it's sad to see him go out like that. I think that, everything that we do, everything that we did is why we are in the position that we in right now. It's called accountability. You know what I'm saying? I don't know how that looks for everybody, but, But shout out Trap in the building, no online.
Aaliyah and Beyonce. Look at this.
What's up?
Oh, Jay-Z was having the time of his life. Holy. Jigga! It's your boy, Ho. Nah, that nigga was having the time of his life. Oh, God rest his dead, Aaliyah, man.
What are you looking forward to seeing?
Okay. All right. I can't find a video.
Nah, I can't that shit, son. Where are we at? 34.
That's crazy. That nigga's.
That was nasty. Nasty.
Scandalous.
Aaliyah won.
Can you mute up
Ooh.
My nigga, we just ate a full
Aaliyah and Beyonce. Look at this.
What's up? What's up?
Oh, Jay-Z was having the time of his life. Holy. Jigga! It's your boy, Ho! Nah, that nigga was having the time of his life. Yeah. Oh, God rest his dead, Aaliyah, man.
What are you looking forward to seeing?
Okay. All right. I can't find a video of Jay being there. So, we like to fact check things as we're reading it. But if y'all have a video of Jay being there, y'all can let me know. But let's just keep it going. Okay. So apparently this was a after party following this music video award show in 2000. So they're saying another celebrity stood by and watched as Combs and Carter took turns assaulting a minor. Many others were present at the after party, but did nothing to stop the assault. Combs has been allowed for years to conduct himself in this manner without any consequences. He believes he's above the law. He is not. His close friend, Sean Carter, has been with Combs during many such instances described herein. Both perpetrators must face justice. For decades, defendant Combs abused, molested, raped, assaulted, threatened, and coerced women, minors, and others for sexual gratification. To assert dominance and conceal his abhorrent conduct. He accomplished these acts by and through a criminal enterprise built on his success as a rapper, record producer, and record executive. Combs is one of the wealthiest musical artists of the world, behind the facade of a 3-time Grammy Award winner and discovering and developing multiple famous music acts and ranking on Forbes' list of highest paid entertainers in the world, there existed something sinister.
Shout out Brown Sugar in the building. I ain't seen you in a cool little minute. Hope everything is well. Shout out to my good people in here, man. Appreciate seeing y'all and all that. You know what I'm saying? Shout out Great Vega in this motherfucker. I see Blown in here, Reg in here, Nat in here, the gangers. You know what I'm talking about? Shout out all my good people. If you're new to the channel, sub up. If you've been in here kicking it, smash them likes, please and thank you. You know what I'm talking about?
Hold on, make sure I can put it. A dark underbelly of crime, sex trafficking, forced labor, kidnapping, bribery, and prostitution. Combs is a menace to society, women and children. While his wealth has kept him above the consequences for years, Combs now faces the awesome power of the American judicial system and ultimately a jury of his own peers who will be asked to punish him for his deplorable conduct described herein. Now, a lot of this is about Diddy. I know y'all want to get this shit about Sean Carter, right? Okay, so Combs, all right, so this is about Diddy. This is about Diddy. Members and associates of Combs' business engaged in or attempted to, sex trafficking. They're kind of whatever. Then they're talking about his pervasive history of sexual assault and violence. Okay. This might be important to y'all. Let's read this. So for years, Combs and his businesses engaged in a persistent and pervasive pattern of abuse toward women, men, and minors. The abuse was at times verbal, emotional, physical, and sexual. As part of his pattern of abuse, Combs manipulated both men and women to participate in highly orchestrated performances of sexual activity with both commercial sex workers and unsuspecting partygoers. Combs ensured participation from these individuals by, among other things, obtaining and distributing narcotics to them with or without their knowledge, controlling their careers, leveraging his financial support, or threatening to cut off the same, and using intimidation, violence, and illicit drugs. Combs particularly fancied the use of the popular date rape drug, Rufinol, or GHB, to commit the heinous, non-consensual acts of violence.
Rufinol is a roofie. I never knew that. I mean, rightfully so. I'm not a drugger or a sexual abuser or nothing like that. But okay, I thought it was
official name. You just thought it was roofie, which is understandable.
I was gonna say no. Wait, because I was thinking about it. What did I think it was called?
No, you thought it was called a roofie.
But
we've ever heard it was called. But no, it's definitely a roofie is a real thing. So there's like a long name to it.
Rufinol. That's what they just said. That's what I'm saying. I didn't know that.
There's even a longer name, like a scientific name for all pills. Like, you know what I mean?
Like meth. Niggas be like meth. It's methamphetamine.
And then longer. Like the scientific, like they break down everything that's in the pill in name form. Like asalucinol, viticosis, phenomenon.
That was fire.
Shit like that.
Nigga said phenomenon. I'm dead. Okay, I got you. But Rufinol.
Mm-hmm. That's what it comes on the bottle. If you get a bottle of it, it's called Rufinol.
For sure. Not like we trying to do no deep dive on that. But
no, but you had it before.
I was just like, what the fuck? You's a weirdo when you do that kind of shit right there, my nigga. Like, chill out, bro.
No, I'm saying.
Chill out. This a different environment in here. You feel me? So just relax.
I'm cool, but
what the fuck, nigga? I'm gonna call you Big Rufinol,
no,
nigga.
You're not.
What the fuck?
And rape onto countless victims. He would often secretly use the drug in an alcohol beverage served at his parties. Partygoers were forced to consume the alcohol beverage containing GHB, either prior to or entering while at Combs' party. There's also an allegation of Combs dousing victims in lotion, similar to body oils. Damn. Laced with GHB, so that the drug could be absorbed through the victim's skin and make it easier for him to assault him or her. Further, it's well known that Combs had a practice of lacing water bottles, oh my God, the water, with other substances such as Xanax, and distribute them at his parties. His recurrent and pervasive physical abuse took place for multiple decades. His tendencies of violence and sexual assault were well known amongst his colleagues, his employees, agents, and businesses. On numerous occasions, from at least around 1996 and continuing for years, Combs assaulted women and men by striking, punching, dragging, throwing objects at them, kicking. He also assaulted children, both physically and sexually. 1996, he was found guilty of, we don't have to go down his past. Then they talk about the other lawsuits he got. Okay, cool. And then let's get to... now let's get to Sean Carter. Defendant Carter, a.k.a. Jay-Z, is like Diddy. A wildly successful rapper and businessman, Carter and Combs have a long history together. Carter met and began collaborating musically with Combs in the 90s. Combs and Carter rose together.
Shout out Showface News in the building. It's the mayor. That's my dog right there. You hear me?
To the very top of the hip-hop industry in terms of fame and influence by the end of that decade. Combs and Carter were not only simply occasional collaborators in the music industry. The two men developed a close friendship that has been well documented from the late 90s to the present. Together, they attended countless music industry events for each other's businesses and ventures, parties and after parties. Indeed, the two are apparently...
But again, this is for money. And I believe for sure that they will win when it comes to the money, the civil suit. For sure they'll win because all they got to do is tie Hove to Diddy. Easy work.
That's what I'm saying.
Easy. Yeah, I get what you're saying. I get what you're saying. Yeah. But it's just like, dude, this is something different to go for this guy. I don't know. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know. I feel like it has to be something to it. You know what I mean?
The something to it was it didn't work the first time. But now that his partner is locked up for crazy shit unfold the plot daily, let's go ahead and bring this
and try
back
to do
up.
this too. No, you're
Let's
right.
Bring this back up.
I agree with
Shorty
you now.
probably moved on with her life. She's 37 now. That happened. She's 30 because moved on with her life, and she probably got suggested to or maybe she was like, ooh, she brought it back up. But regardless of the fact, the shit been dead for over 20 years. You feel me? And now Diddy's in trouble, so it's two birds of a feather, how you said.
And then what if this is just maybe okay,
I believe it's propaganda.
But I'm saying, what if this is all this is going down. I got intimidated last time, whoopty wompty. Maybe this is just the ideal time for me to try to get my justice.
But that's the
just
thing.
I'm just
you
playing
can't say
devil's advocate.
Okay, but you can't say intimidation because all we did, we reached out, said this happened to Hov. Hov responded with all these allegations, bullshit, you ambulance chaser, boom. There's no intimidation. Y'all did not proceed. He also
You're
said,
right.
if you feel
I'm
like
making
that,
up
take it to
intimidation,
criminal.
huh?
If you feel like that, make it a criminal because I should be in jail if I'm a criminal. But they didn't go there.
Right.
Now they're doing it.
No, you're right. I don't know why it's something that's making me believe that like
because they all freak balls.
Yeah, I don't know why, but it's like now I'm jaded.
$1 billion? I know how filthy you are. What would you do? Not like that.
And that's what I'm saying. And again, see, this is what I mean about etiquette.
No, that's crazy.
You feel me? Because it's like,
but like
with
a circus of freak
with
shit.
With $1 billion, you know that not much is changing. But listen though, you go. But what you said is you go freak shit, and then we're talking about them. They got baby oil, MDMA, fucking shit in the baby oil, and then you're saying though what I would do with the $1 billion. You can't say that type of shit.
Baby oil could be involved, or just a room that rains baby oil. Brother. Where you could just send them through like a car wash.
I don't even use baby oil.
And then I know you don't, but you send them through. And they come out.
No,
and you got a glass.
No, dude, that's out.
Like a car wash.
That's all the way out.
And you dry them off.
That's all the way out.
That's what I think would happen if you.
But I could think of some things.
Playpen. For me, I'll tell you.
No, I'm talking about for me.
Oh no,
I could think about some things, but none of which have anything to do with the shit that they have going on. Well, that's what I'm saying. You gotta watch that. You gotta
baby oil.
Yeah, dog.
I know baby oil be involved.
I'm not with the baby oil.
All right.
Straight up.
Don't give this nigga no money, y'all.
Don't tell.
So close that Combs stated in 2023 that Jay-Z is the only person other than Diddy.
Hey, yo, a room raining baby oil is absolutely atrocious. And this guy is hanging his hat, his LA lid on the fact that, oh, yeah, I know baby oil. Yo, I don't have nothing to do. The mind of a psychopath, right? Who could even imagine something like that? A room raining baby oil.
You.
No, it's not me, nothing. You did that, ganger.
Nigga,
you did that.
First of all, nigga, I found the note you wrote to Santa. You requested a lot of baby oil.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that's funny.
Yeah.
Like I'm writing to an old white man.
Don't get it twisted. You're a freak.
All right, dog.
Who's allowed to call him by his legal first name of Sean.
That's what they call
in
it.
2000, near the height of their fame, power, and influence, Combs and Carter attempted the 2000 Video Music Award in New York City. Afterwards, Combs hosted an after party for many of the most famous celebrities in music and entertainment industries, including Carter, Jay-Z, which is where the events alleging this complaint occurred. So here are the allegations. Plaintiff is going to be unnamed. Okay, they're going to go by Jane Doe, and they reside in Alabama currently. Defendant Sean Combs is a male who, on information and belief, resides in New York City.
Run that back one more time. Shout out Drea.
Now she didn't spell. Now correct me if I'm wrong, because you didn't spell those right. Because I know how it goes. She said, I got it backwards. She sued Diddy first and had Jay-Z as anonymous. Then tried to negotiate with Jay-Z. Then unanonymoused him. I know that's not the word that she used. Anonymoused, but that's just how I talk. Let me see that.
Okay.
Thank you for the update.
Through incarceration in the Metropolitan Detention Center in Brooklyn.
That's what a raining baby oil room sound like. A Diddy lube room, gang. Like, that's what I'm saying. You can't say like, that's
Diddy
crazy.
has nothing to do with this. This is a Niem lube room. Here,
chill out. Nigga, what the fuck?
At all relevant times, Combs owned and or controlled Bad Boy Entertainment Holdings and all these companies. Cool. The facts of Combs' ownership and titles of Combs' corporations enabled and conspired with him to commit the unlawful sexual violence against the plaintiff described herein. Defendant Diddy. Okay, so they're just talking about the parties here. We want to get to more of the interesting stuff. It's going to be about Sean Carter. So it's about Diddy, about Diddy, about Diddy, about Diddy, about Diddy, Now, defendants, Okay. So it's organizational dose and individual dose. And then now we're back at Sean Carter. Defendant Sean Carter is a male who, on information and belief, maintains his residence in both New York and Los Angeles. He's more commonly known by the industry named Jay-Z. Carter was identified in plaintiff's original complaint as Celebrity A. Prior to the filing of this amended complaint, Carter has received a letter from the plaintiff's counsel requesting a mediation to resolve the matter, a.k.a. Jay-Z, pay the fuck up or we finna put your name in, okay? Upon present information and belief, Jay-Z responded to said letter by not only filing a utterly frivolous lawsuit, so now we could confirm what I said before, Jay-Z is the person who initiated that lawsuit of extortion against Tony Busby. It's clear now. So not only filing a utterly frivolous lawsuit, but also orchestrating a conspiracy of harassment, bullying, and intimidation against plaintiffs' lawyers, their families, employees, and former associates in an attempt to silence plaintiff from naming Jay-Z herein. This effort was meant to scare the plaintiff and discredit her counsel. The effort failed. Indeed, the plaintiff chose to file this amended complaint as a result of the egregious conduct perpetrated.
And on both sides, you know, it really don't be a battle of right and wrong, real story type shit. It really be whoever's story they can make the best. It's like a soap opera. But it's our fucking judicial system, and that's scary.
Judicial system is crazy.
Judicial
system.
Judicial.
Yeah, that's crazy. Don't even worry about it.
Okay, judicial.
Words are hard.
No,
Shout out to Trap. I'm just saying. I'm just saying.
That was a good live, though.
I'm just saying.
But but in real life, though.
Yeah.
It's scary.
It's judicial in real life.
Nigga.
Boom.
You know I know how to say it, nigga. I'm the best rapper you know, nigga. I pronounce
That's a
everything
fact.
correct.
That's a fact, nigga.
But
act like it.
But you know, cause I've been on the other side of that too. Like, ooh, whoop the wop, whoop the bop. You feel me? You know what I'm saying? They could do what they want to do. Like
they can.
It's fucked up.
Whoever you know does it better. That's just
whoever
shady.
does it better. It's like and even when closing arguments, it's like whoever's like
Remember when that nigga told on us when we did that shit that one time at the mall?
Okay.
And then and he was there with us, but we didn't say nothing to him about it. Remember that? And then he went to the police and told them everything.
The reason why we got in trouble like that.
Right.
Okay. Yeah.
Niggas pulled up.
Okay.
Pictures of me with blowers online and all kind of shit. It was crazy.
Some whole other shit.
But it's some other, you know what I'm saying? It is just like that's them trying to and low key.
They have pictures of me throwing up your daddy hood,
bro. The blower didn't have nothing to do with what was going on or anything at all. That was a random blower,
nice little theft,
bro.
Just some jeans, just taking some jeans. Doing some other stuff.
Yeah, you don't even gotta get into that. But what I'm saying is,
why are the burners?
What I'm saying is, no, but how they tried to make this because, you know, what went on, but they was wrong. But how they could just make it like, oh.
Like you're monsters, nigga.
Bro, it was wild. And I was sitting in there like, what the fuck? Like, y'all tweaking.
They can
like,
make you a monster.
Yeah, man, that should be wild. But it's who could prove what. And you know what I'm saying? And a lot of times, who got the bread? You feel me?
And we were idiots for posting that type of shit anyway.
Absolutely.
People having access to
that
straight
up. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to the chat. If you new to the channel, sub up. If you've been in here kicking it, you know what I'm saying? Smash them likes for me. Let's get them likes up to 150. You know what I'm saying? Please and thank you. Shout out to everybody in the chat, my good people. Angel, what it do? Moneybags, when they do. And that was so random right now.
You got in trouble for that part.
I did because I was the one. But you know what I'm saying?
You feel me? Because now that you mention it,
you boogied. But remember he mentioned, bro. He mentioned the homegirl who usually be sliding with us, but she didn't even have nothing to do with it. Oh, it was the other one, bro. And it was crazy how they just tied in it, but it was like they was wrong, but they was right. They was wrong, but they was right.
They usually be
bro,
right.
It was,
but this time you was wrong.
It was crazy,
and you had the wrong everybody.
They had the wrong
but you had
everything.
Everybody.
And
they had wasn't there though.
They had everything, but they had it wrong. That was it. You know what I'm saying? From the blower to this, everything. But it was just like, yeah, niggas was wrong.
Damn, that's how you got into that, cuz. That's crazy.
Yeah, bro, from that nigga.
Yeah, nah, cause that's
Tell
crazy.
telling, bro. That's why I don't respect somebody who tell. It ain't nothing, oh no, hood shit, no nothing, but it's just like,
If you keep your mouth shut, ain't nobody gonna get in trouble.
come on, what are you just telling for? And then you don't even got nothing to do with nothing. Niggas just happen to ask you something and you just start telling, nigga. Like, damn, for a 2 cheeseburger combo at Mickey D's. That's crazy.
Each of Combs Corporation aided and abetted Combs in committing the unlawful sexual violence against the plaintiff.
That
Are
shit
alter
passed.
egos
It's
of
already
Combs,
done. We done
completely
already did all-
dominated by him and used by him for his personal interests to engage in wrongdoing which later harmed plaintiff and others, and served or have served as vehicles for Combs to move and dispose or insulate his assets, including in connection with his criminal activities, and to avoid compensating victims of his many crimes, including plaintiff. Okay. Then they basically say they're going for over $75,000. They don't have to list how much they're going to sue for. They're leaving that up to the judge. Or they could later put in a request. All right. And they want a jury case. We get that. So here's the factual allegations. On around September 7, 2000, a plaintiff who was then 13 had a friend drive and drop her off near Radio City Music Hall. Now, is anyone here of age? And obviously of age, but like, does anybody remember like being into music back in 2000 or back when VMAs used to be popping? Like, I feel like these days BET Awards happen and nobody really talks about it. Back then, the MTV Music Awards were the biggest thing possible. Now, I personally think it's weird if a kid is showing up, but it felt like some of these award shows, they had like little kid fans of these artists there. Like, oh my God, Beyonce, oh my God. Like, I felt like that was a thing. But I would still imagine that your parent is bringing you. I don't think you're just showing up by yourself. So that's a little sketchy to me, but it is what it is. So this 13-year-old shows up, and her friend dropped her off near Radio City Music Hall.
So, Tina Lawson jumps into the conversation. Things aren't going well.
Also, hey guys, this morning she doesn't have a ticket. Attending the VMAs was on the plaintiff's bucket list. Well, that's also a little bit odd because you're 13. You don't have a bucket list. Your life is just beginning. Whatever, though. And she believes she could gain in.
Shout out to the chat. I appreciate y'all being in here. Rocking with me. This hungry ass nigga in the back. Hey, we about to get into this video. Murad Murali, y'all see me react to content of his before. He be having the breakdowns. Ooh. Now, Beyonce mama, you talking about done responded to what's going on.
Not the T.
I heard.
You
know what I'm talking about? I heard she unfollowed bro and some more shit, but we're gonna see what my dog got to say.
Jumped the gun there. Now it's gonna make beef between them. Ooh. B ain't gonna like that. B ain't gonna like that.
Oh, who knows though? Because we don't know where B is at on this. We don't know. We haven't heard nothing. You know what I'm saying? We'd like to think that she's standing with her man. Right. Boom.
So Mom, why would you do that?
Mom, why would you do that? We're gonna see.
We didn't discuss that.
Shout out to the chat, man. If y'all new to the channel, sub up. If you've been in here kicking it, smash them likes. Mickey eating chips like he popping shrooms. Yeah, he's a bug out back there. Crunch head ass nigga.
Yo, Gam.
Dope hat. Name good looks. Gam. Shout out my nigga Gvnglvnd Niem. Y'all go sub up to bro channel. He got some shit cooking over there. Please believe that. Or I ain't fucking with him no more. Straight up. Shout out Check It Out TV. And this motherfucker. You feel me? My good people. Jeff Dean in here. Britt, Gangland, Nat, Jazz, all my good people. Reg, Blown, yeah. Shout out my cousin Drea. Shout out Gangland Lucci. But let's see what Tina had to say about the situation, y'all.
Yeah, mute up too.
Hungry ass.
Nah, cause I want to bust these bitches down right here, nigga. This shit's hitting. I'll eat them right now live.
All right, dude. All right, okay. Hungry.
Hours. It's been absolutely crazy. I look so tired as well because I was up last night till 5 a.m. Something's always happening in the streets. Until 5 a.m. I was up working away because of this Jay-Z story that broke the news, broke the internet, and everybody has been speaking about this conversation. Now it's been revealed that Tina Lawson, Beyonce's mother, is liking posts. She liked one that ABC put up in discussion of Jay-Z and what he has done. Why is Tina doing that? I don't think that this was an accident. I don't think that she was accidentally liking stuff. She's definitely on social media. We know that she is. We know that they all are, to be honest with you. But her liking this stuff isn't a good look on Jay-Z, and for the fact that she is going down that route, that perhaps means that, you know, perhaps she knows or is aware of what Jay-Z has done or has heard these conversations before.
Etiquette, all that shit you're doing. Act like a fucking professional.
I am professional. That's why I told you to mute.
Go
before
ahead.
I bust these down, nigga. But back to the story. I think Miss Tina want Beyonce to leave him, to leave Hov with them babies and take the half that money, maybe even more. Because you know why?
Why?
He already done cheated. And I know
He
she
did.
advocated for that.
Yeah.
You need to get your ass on. Now this, mama's in the ear. Oh, this nigga got this going on. You need to get my grandbabies up away from this nigga.
Oh, not the grandbabies.
Take the Basquiat's, all the pots. Come on over, sweetie. Come to my place.
Take the Basquiat's and all the pots is crazy.
It's a fact.
Nah, but that's a good point, though. That's a good point. And he is a cheater or was a cheater. Did get caught lacking. Yes, Hov did get caught lacking.
Hold on. Was he with her in 2000? Hold on. I'm going to find something out.
All right, I'm gonna run the video. Shout out to the chat, though. You know what I'm talking about? Shout out Moneybags. The nigga said, call Memphis bleak.
And was waiting for this to take place. I don't know. It's very bizarre to me that Tina Lawson is liking this stuff. Now, to me, it definitely seems that Beyonce is going to be panicking because she has a huge performance that is set to take place on December the 25th, I believe, on Christmas Day, the second new Super Bowl. This is the first time the Super Bowl, the NFL are ushering in the second, you know, performance of the year. Normally it's in February. This is the second.
God bless America, huh? Look at her with that dress on.
That's what you would call that, a dress? Let me see. Let me see what she got on. That look glued to the body. Ain't no goddamn. Oh, that is. Damn, she bad, boy.
Ain't she? What was you about to say, though? Talk.
I wasn't gonna say. I said they 2001. Jay-Z was courting Beyonce when all these accusations supposedly occurred.
For sure.
That's all I was gonna say.
You said, homie holding that mic too close. Should breathe.
Well, nigga, I'm trying to bust these down. I wish you would mute up.
Bitch, I did mute up. I did mute up. All right, y'all, we about to continue.
Second quarter or the fourth quarter, sorry, the end of the year, Q4, where they're announcing a new performance. They don't want their first artist to be somebody who's heavily associated with this stuff. So there is a chance that things could be rescheduled. There's a chance that Tina's book could be rescheduled. There's a chance that Blue Ivy won't be on the press tours because of everything. Of course, she's given her voice to the Lion King, but she might not be on the red carpets. She might take a break and just stay away from all of that, given instruction or told to do so, because nobody is above controversy when it comes to brands, advertising, and what they need. So that in itself is something I discussed yesterday, and I want to discuss it again now because, you know, we'll have to just see. Now we wait and see what else happens to Jay-Z if more people are going to come forward. A lot of people are also saying, because I'm reading so much of the analysis online, that Tony Busby is a scam lawyer or etc. Now, there have been times where he has lost cases, but he's definitely won a lot of cases, especially with BP, the oil company, where he was able to win 100 million for some of his, you know, people that he was representing. Now, of course, the alleged victim on his case wasn't initially asking Jay-Z for money, but mediation was there. And of course, in mediation, you negotiate a settlement. Jay-Z refused the settlement and instead quietly went behind him and sued him for extortion via his law firm, Quint Emanuel. And now, of course, his name has been revealed. So this has gone against Jay-Z because he anonymously sued for a reason. He does not want his name out there. And somehow NBC have dropped his name, which means that his name has been leaked in some kind of way. A lot of people are scared. They don't want Jay-Z to go down and etc. And I just find this to be really interesting. And I feel like this happens in all communities, but I just see it more specifically when it comes to, you know, black artists or the black community. They do discuss the fact that, you know, why are our men being taken from us? Why are all of these people being exposed and lined up and etc.? We don't want to lose our greats. But it's so interesting to me that the perspective is, we don't want to lose our people. Why are they doing this to us when most of what they've been accused of is based on what they've done to your women? if we really want to keep it a buck and keep it real, a lot of the stuff that they have been accused of is oppression towards your women in your community. So for you to play the card of why they're bringing down our men in our community, why they're only doing this to us, which they haven't, because Harvey Weinstein, Russell Brand, Epstein, you know, Harvey, like the names just go on. The Mike Jeffries from Abercrombie and Fitch, all of them have been discussed and publicly put out there. But the conversation is, why are you bringing our men down? What are you doing? Why is the conversation on your man being great and it's a trap and, you know, it's not real, it's inauthentic, he doesn't deserve this, they're taking our men from our community, when you full well know that what they've been accused of majority of the time is baselined oppression for the women in your community? It doesn't make any sense to me. Like, I'm so sorry, because if you are for your community, you would then be for these people being called out, allegedly, going to the courts, see what's proven and what's not, because what they're being accused of is harming the women in your community. I don't understand. And the reason why I say that is because Dr. Umar said, he did a speech at university, all the students were shocked. All of the prominent, you know, black figures in that, you know, who've gone through these scandals, etc., he basically ignored the fact that the reason why they went through XYZ is because they've harmed the people within their own community, the women. So I feel like there's just so much hypocrisy in that statement that people don't understand. This is not a race issue. Like, it really isn't. These men have been accused of stuff because of XYZ that's happened. Now, Jay-Z, it's yet to be proven, but that video with Cassie and Diddy shows everything for me. Now, a lot of people don't understand. People are saying, oh, you know, they were coming for Jay-Z next. You know, that's what they want to do. They want to drag him down for no reason. It's not far-fetched to believe that that man is guilty because he's bestie with Diddy. They were doing brunches together on an annual basis. They're best friends, bro. He did a tour and 2 albums with R. Kelly. It's not far-fetched to believe, purely on association and association only, that he was doing stuff. And now he's been accused of doing stuff with one of them, allegedly. And that draft, that statement he came out with, he prepped that, because when I saw the Diddy, maybe you guys can agree, but when I saw the Jay-Z stuff and I saw everything going on, I also saw Jay-Z's response straight away. It's not like I saw one of them, I just saw 2. So it was a lot of information to digest in that moment of time. Normally you wait and Jay-Z responds within 24 hours or something like that. He was quick to shut this down. Busby is not a scam lawyer. I don't know why so many people are saying that online, and I wanted to just speak about that as well in this video. He has represented many of victims. He's won many a cases. Yes, he's facing his own case, but his own case and etc. is very intriguing to me because all of that was revealed since he began coming for Diddy. Not saying that Busby is perfect. Not at all. Unless nobody's ever said that. But yeah, I don't know. I just think that this is very intriguing to me, all of this. And I guess I wanted to speak about it, add my own commentary with subjects, because I've just seen everybody speaking about it online. And
I agree with what y'all say though. Like, niggas don't like you know, people who aren't of the culture speaking on the culture. I absolutely feel that. I feel like, hey, the message be the message. You feel me? Sometimes it's the messenger, as a fact. You know what I'm saying? Shout out my girl Keish. But like, hey, the message is the message. You feel me? Again, I be cutting content where niggas talk about slapping women, this, that, and the other, and it's just like, yo, people watch these people. You know what I mean? Again, Sharp is a whole personality. Nothing against Sharp or nothing, but he's a former pimp, dude. Nobody knows what he's doing now or anything, whatever, but he's a former pimp, and it's people who sit up and y'all, you know what I mean, and we act like that's cool. You know what I'm saying? So
3-time pimp of the year.
3-time pimp of the year. That mean he was putting that pimp game down.
Yeah.
Down.
Yeah.
Nigga. Fuck you mean?
Consecutively.
You feel me?
120 months.
Yeah, man. Yeah. But it's just like, yeah, I do agree with that though. You know what I'm saying? And I don't know, bro. I just be seeing he be doing real in-depth videos where he like busting shit down. You know what I'm saying? He get all the information and shit, and I just find his content be solid. But yeah, I agree with y'all on that. But you know, at the end of the day, he ain't lying. You feel me? Shout out to the chat. Nigga said 7-Eleven, cuz I'm dead.
Yeah, that's not cool.
Shout out, yeah.
Don't shout that person out.
That's Gam's burnt out eyes. But you
done, you wildin', son, done.
He be feeding
Chill
niggas
out,
pork bean pies though. You know how Gam give it up.
Chill out, B. Come on, done.
Pimping is a non-contact sport, so they say. So they say, Reg. So they say. You know what I'm saying? But let's get back to Ack.
Plaintiff arrived at the venue and saw large crowds gathering. As artists and entertainers began arriving, plaintiff was very excited. As the event began, most of the crowd moved inside with the plaintiff without a ticket, as I said. remained outside with others and watched the VMAs on a jumbotron. Chat. So that's what I'm asking if that's weird. Does that sound odd that maybe a young child, or, I'm guessing maybe there wasn't much parental supervision, but did people show up to these award shows and it's kind of like, I just want to see a celebrity? These days, I feel like people are numb to celebrities to a certain extent because of social media. Like, if you like Usher, you could just DM him. If you like Chris Brown, Drake, you could DM them. Back then, the only way to see these people was probably to show up to some of these things. So I don't know if maybe it's just my mind now saying, yeah, that's kind of odd. Or maybe that was what people did then. What do y'all think? Let me pull up the chat here for King Academics. How y'all doing over there? Damn, we got a packed house up in this bitch. 20,000 watching on King Academics. Then got like 250,000 views on X. Interesting. Okay. So it says that as the event began, much of the crowd went in. The plaintiff without a ticket remained outside watching on jumbotron. Determined to get into the VMAs or an after party, she approached several limousines parked outside and attempted to talk her way into either. One of the limousine drivers she spoke with claimed to work for Diddy. The driver told her that Diddy liked young girls. Holy shit. And she fit what Diddy was looking for. That driver need to be sued too. If you over here recruiting for Diddy, it sounds like you're recruiting 13-year-olds for Diddy. You're guilty too, right? This is why when some of the security guards be talking for Diddy, I'd be like, y'all really want me to believe y'all niggas was always off shift when he was doing the fuck shit? Okay. Fit what Diddy was looking for. And while not allowing her into the awards, the driver invited her to an after party. The driver stated that she had to drive Combs and others to an after party first, but instructed the plaintiff to return to his location after the event and that he would pick her up and take her to the after party. So essentially, she's not going to the award show, but she could possibly see some of these celebrities at an after party. Later that evening, the plaintiff excitedly returned to the same location and waited for what seemed to be a long time. The driver eventually returned and drove her to what was described as an after party. After approximately 20 minutes, the plaintiff arrived at what she believed to be a large white residence with a gated U-shaped driveway. Once inside, two men asked the plaintiff to sign a document, which the plaintiff did not read, but which she now believes might have been a non-disclosure agreement. She was told that she could not discuss what happened at the party. She gave the men her name and then signed the form, but did not receive a copy. Inside the building, the plaintiff recognized many celebrities as she entered what appeared to be a large living room or foyer containing a large crowd. The plaintiff attempted to mingle in the crowd and talk to several of the celebrities that she recognized and whom she wanted to see at the VMAs. Wait staff circulated through the room carrying trays of drinks, and loud music played throughout the venue. The plaintiff observed a widespread drug use, including marijuana and cocaine. If you're 13, would you know what cocaine looked like? I don't know. Maybe I'm thinking 13 too innocent. I know 13-year-old now, they fucking, they doing all whatever, but
no, but I'm asking you though, like
13 is kind of.
Are these good questions? So she filed when she was 13.
2011, yeah, 2001. You know,
Okay.
so you went to an entrance area of the VMAs, let's picture the VMAs full of paparazzi everywhere. You know, okay, yeah, there might be the location where the celebrities pull up, but we both know those areas aren't accessible. So your 13-year-old self got around paparazzi, whatever the case may be, got to where a driver is parked, approached the driver and asked him, out of all the drivers there, you asked the big black guy, can you get me in here? No. But if you meet me here later, when is later? That's too vague. When is later? Boom. She leaves. She comes back. And then it said he meets her there. As if he left as well and pulled back up. Then she was driven from that location, and she never said anybody else was in the car. What's the driver there for? If there's nobody else in the car, what, the driver was just there for her? That just doesn't make sense. You know what I mean? Like, nobody got into the car and drove with you guys to the mansion. It's just not adding up to me. It's too vague. It sounds like a made-up story.
Yeah, I feel you. I feel you. Given all the information that we have right now at this moment, it does sound vague.
Very vague.
I'm inclined
even
to.
This original. This is the original, right? This ain't even new shit yet. That's very vague. Like,
I don't know. I don't know. I'm just inclined to believe it because I don't trust shit. Like, you know what I mean? Everybody hold these celebrities up and think that they're like gods or something when they're just regular people. And I don't know. I feel like I don't know. I believe it a little bit, but you know, I feel like we need more information.
How the hell you know all this shit? And by the way, she's showing up to these things by herself. Okay, whatever. After attempting to talk to numerous celebrities, the plaintiff accepted a drink from one of the waitresses circulating the crowd. The drink was reddish yellow mixture. It was a reddish yellow mixture that tasted like orange juice, cranberry, and cinnamon. After drinking just a portion of that drink, plaintiff started to feel woozy, lightheaded, making her feel the need to lie down. A photograph of a actual exemplary container used by Combs and or his agents and employees to insert GHB into alcoholic drinks is seen below.
We're going to play this clip of Gene Deal real quick. See what bro is talking about. Shout out Cam Capone, you know what I'm saying? He always got everything straight up.
Really seem like one piece of evidence that ties him to this at all?
Well, I would say this. It's kind of funny to me, man, is that Diddy used to hate Jay-Z. He hated Jay-Z enough where he was trying to get Ja Rule to go at Jay-Z. This is back in the early 2000s. And one day, Asner, Kushner, Diddy, and myself went to a Nets game and we met Jay-Z. I've never been a Jay-Z fan, you know, like some of his music, the whole 9 yards. But when we went over to the, I think that was Prudential Center in Newark, and him and Puff met up, it was strange to me. Because I remember what Puff was trying to do. And then both of them, they was talking about something amongst each other, amongst all of us, and laughing and joking with each other. Then over the years, I see them giving garden parties. You understand what I'm saying? You could tell that the people in power had gave that reign to Diddy, and Jay was next in line. So to separate him, when in fact they may be two of the same.
Do you think all this type shit is real? I'm just curious.
I think that that what happened is real, but I think his interpretation is extra and maybe misguided.
Cause he looked like one of them old. First off, he up here looking like Head Ice, right?
Okay.
And the nigga, like, it's just like he seemed like one of them old niggas who always just got stories.
But that's the thing.
You know, I know he was, but it's just like
think about all the stories you got.
No, true, but I think, but right, but I'm saying, but think about what we're talking about specifically, right? Mm-hmm. And these type of stories, and it's like, oh, now we just all, yeah, and I knew this was going on, and I told you this, and what the, but it's like, what was going on in those moments to me?
Well, I mean, I just think right now.
Why aren't you? Why ain't you? Why don't niggas look at Gene Dillaway? Niggas act like he's like some kind of savior of something, but you was around this shit the whole time. You was around abuse, this, that, and the other the whole time. But niggas is like, oh yeah, Gene Dill, he be telling the truth. Nothing against him. I don't know him, man. I'm not saying he's wrong or lying or nothing, but I'm just saying,
So,
like,
what do you think, like, is gonna happen? Like, you think at the time, you know, Gene Deal goes and tells.
So what? But just not. But just shut the fuck up the whole time. Then no. But I mean, like, yeah, don't work with them. But I understand niggas bread this, that, and the other. But it's like, to me, okay, put it like this. I think it's tasteless though.
Yeah.
For you to then, after this man's going through, hey, you knew it the whole time. Why are you gonna come out and put more flame to the fire? Hey, if he's gonna go through what he's going through, because it's
more and get another bag for what I know.
See, but that's always iffy to me, though. But that's always iffy to me. To me, that's another form of selling ass.
For sure.
Right?
You couldn't pay me enough for, you know what I'm saying?
I don't know.
Talk about the nigga after he locked up or whatever the case. Oh, I was there when blah, blah, blah. But I do believe he was his security guard, and I do believe that the things that he say be accurate.
Yeah.
And I believe that was the first time he met Jay-Z, as in Gene. But we all know Puff Ben met Jay-Z before that. It's what, 2000s? Come on, bro.
Birds of a feather flock together. Fair to say. Fair to say.
But because Jay-Z is low-key, that low-key sneaky shit, and Diddy is, and was rambunctious, you know, just out with it. It don't mean that they not two of the same. One just a little quieter with his shit.
What happened at the basketball game? When they ran into, you guys ran into Jay-Z?
They were just talking. They was talking amongst each other about their little white girls. They little skinny white girls.
See, but this be the issue that I have now. Look, he could be telling you, I don't know, but this what I be having issue with. Is this kind of shit right here.
See there.
Like, the conversation that they had really is null and void. You know why? Because you don't know what they were talking about.
Yeah.
But you mentioned that they were having a conversation, and then he doubled back. He like, because Cam wants to get some shit, right?
Yeah.
So he's like, hey, how about that conversation? He in turn realizes that maybe I should throw some tens on the conversation about they white girl. Like, I don't know.
Skinny white girls. Don't forget the skinny
white girls.
And let's be real though. You know, Diddy and Hove on the court talking about skinny white girls on a side, like on a court side.
But
like,
bro,
you know, that conversation don't even, like, you know what I mean?
That conversation don't exist, gang.
That's what I know that. So
I mean, come
on,
bro.
You can take the situation. That's what I'm saying. His interpretation, I don't necessarily. All I need to know is that Diddy was there, Hove was there, a conversation was had. Whatever fillers he have, I don't, I don't give a fuck. But
them fillers is what get niggas key nod,
for sure.
And this is what I want to shout out Gangland Reg Dog. He said them interviews go get you a case, Gene.
Yeah, you gonna get
subpoena. Bro.
You gonna get
I'm
subpoena.
telling you how he not already.
You gonna get subpoena.
How he not already? He done said so fucking much, which leads me to believe if niggas ain't getting at you about it,
they don't want you to know because you know something, though. But Diddy not gonna have subpoena, or the other side,
or nigga, or because, you don't know shit, and they know you foo-foo. They know you running around here playing this game.
Either Diddy don't want to get you involved because he know you know too much, or the other side don't want to get you involved because they know you don't know shit, and all you're gonna do is fuck up our case.
Hey, good looks. Whoever the shout out Gangland Nat. You know what I'm saying, on the boards right now. She said voice is loud. Yo, hey, how's the sound? How's the sound? Yo, check. Go ahead.
Here, what's going on? Microphone check 1 2.
How's the sound, y'all? Talk to me. How's the sound?
Yeah, that's a fact. He said he made a 10-year YouTube career off being a disgruntled employee. Champ, that's a fact. I'll be right back.
So the video is loud. Oh, maybe I should turn that down a little bit. Let's get a full turn. There you go. I hear you. I is better. What's up, Nant? Yo. The sound is good. Yo. Okay, cool. I don't think Mickey is working on. I still hear him though. Nah, his shit on. I got it low though because he be breathing hard. Y'all niggas don't be paying attention, but he be breathing hard, so I be trying to turn his shit down. You know what I'm saying? But I'll turn it back up when he get in here. Shout out to everybody in the chat. I appreciate y'all being in here with me. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to my brother and his heavy breathing. All out. Shout out Gangland Nat. You feel me? Hitting me on the text. Look, hey, the sound. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to my team. Shout out Drea the Virgo in there doing it up. The hardest working woman in showbiz. You know what I'm talking about? And for anybody looking for any kind of marketing or promotion when it comes to this YouTube content creation, make sure y'all tap in with @Drea the Virgo on Instagram. Again, that's @Drea the Virgo on Instagram. This comment is crazy. Serious inquiries only. She's working with a bunch of different content creators, you know what I'm talking about, and she's getting them the results. She could do anything from help your ass with some content, which costs a little extra, or get you some strikes off, which costs a little extra. You feel me? But anything under the YouTube universe banner, she know how to do. You know what I'm saying? Respect my cousin. Serious inquiries only. And shit like that. But yeah, man. Respect to her. Yeah, respect to Dre. Shout out. Okay. He didn't see in the chat. Yeah, salute Dre and all that. It could be louder. Yo, mine could be louder. Yo. How does that sound, y'all? Yo. That just sound loud, but all right. Shout out to the chat, though. But again, I don't got nothing against Gene Deal, but I just feel like, I don't know, man. He's sitting up. He got vague stories, this, that, and the other. Is good. All right. Boom. And we back in business. Straight like that. All right, let's see what Gene talking about, man.
And I mean, did Diddy always say negative things about Jay around you?
The time he was trying to get Ja Rule to go at Jay, yeah. He was. They worked it out.
Was there a reason behind it?
Okay,
I couldn't tell you the reason behind it. It was probably because Big had died. I don't know what it was, man. I don't know why he wanted Ja Rule to go at Jay. I guess if he kept them beefing or kept them into some bullshit, he could rise up in between both of them.
Pause. Golly, bro.
You know what I mean?
Yep.
It definitely was some snake shit.
Well, you know, Meek Mill is also someone who has been tied into this whole Diddy situation. We talked about Dawn from Dirty Money a little bit earlier, and one of the things she said was that she was with Diddy at a dinner when he punched Cassie in front of Usher, Neo, and Jimmy Iovine and other high-profile guests. What do you think of that?
And those men sit up there and seen her being abused by him, and they did what everybody else did for years in the industry. They kept it quiet and kept doing business with him.
Do you think a lot of people know what Puff was doing and kind of just turned a blind eye?
Yeah. That's a no-brainer. That's a no-brainer. He had got so... You're listening. Everybody in the world knew he took a cowbell and tried to beat the coach up with it. Nobody did nothing. They heard stories for years about him slapping, beating Kim, and all other women that he was with. I'm surprised more haven't came out with it. They don't probably want the attention or whatever. But there's more women out there can say that he probably put their hands on them.
With Usher, Neo, and Jimmy Iovine being exposed as somebody who might have potentially seen this type of behavior, do you think that they will try to call them on?
Shout out Charlie Brown in the chat, man. What it do, gang? What it do? Shout out all the good people in the chat, man. I appreciate y'all being in here. If you're new to the channel, sub up. If you've been in here kicking it, smash them likes. Shout out my brother in the back doing his thing. You know what I'm saying?
Or, do you think they should be held accountable for some of that too?
Well, I think that when you have situations like that and you in a room with somebody, you can't make them see anything when they come to the stand, because all they can say is that I didn't see it. I was there. I wasn't looking in that direction. I don't know what really happened. All I know is Cassie was holding her stomach, bent over, throwing up. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, they'll say anything. Their lawyers will tell them what to say. They have people to teach them what to say in circumstances and situations like that. So Dawn, yes, she saw it. She saw that they were there, and they should have seen it too. She would have to describe when that happened. What did Usher do? What did Neo do? What did they say? What did Jimmy Iovine do? What did Jimmy Iovine say? So they could be questioned based on what she said took place at that scene.
Now, one of the things I think that, if this thing actually goes to trial.
What thing?
That's what I was getting to.
What thing is that? It's going to trial, man. It's going to trial. Yo, Cam. It's going to trial.
Maybe not. Not if he snitches.
If he take a plea and they give him immunity.
If he cooperates and takes a plea, it might not go to trial.
Okay. You're right.
But one of the biggest things that I think would come, if Diddy actually makes it to a trial, is going to be Cassie getting on the stand.
I don't believe so.
You don't believe, but she's there. She's got to be their star witness, though.
That she could be their star witness, but I don't think that's going to be the big moment. The big moment is when Lil Rob get on that stand, and he has to explain how did he wake up in a bed with 3 or 4 men butt naked with Diddy, not knowing that he was drugged. And he had some kind of liquor or alcohol that was laced that caused men to have sex with him. That's going to be crazy. You don't think that'll be crazy?
Shout out Sexy Name.
I think Cassie would be much. She was his girlfriend for what, 8-10 years or something? She's going to get on the stand and she's going to document their whole...
Damn, shout out my cousin Dre. She said, Cam Capone sound like loose cannon to y'all or just me? Nah, me too. That's crazy.
Some of it was consensual, something like that? Yeah.
All the gay stuff.
You don't think that...
On me. Scarfy, what it do,
That's
gang?
some horrific shit. I know her having different sex partners with Puff. Puff and Ken was doing that.
But the beatings, though, too.
Right,
I mean, that's probably not the only time he did that.
Oh, no doubt. That's definitely not the only time. We know that's not the only time. We already know another time that Dawn saw it. So if he did it in front of Dawn, he did it in front of other people. But Lil Rob said that they shot a guy in the studio and drug him outside. They shot somebody in the studio and drugged the guy outside. I don't know, man. It's going to be a circus.
It's going to be a circus. All right, we definitely agree on that. Mainly because of the Little Rod lawsuit where, Little Rob claims that Diddy told him that they hooked up. So Meek Mill tweets recently that he wants to hire an investigation team and pay him $100K to find out every specific detail involving him and the Diddy case.
That sounds strange. That sounds strange. Because you as a man, if you know you ain't do nothing and you ain't got no problem with nothing and you sure with yourself, you don't give a what nobody else say.
See, he tell truths and lies.
Why you gotta hire somebody that you want to make sure or prove to somebody else that you and Diddy didn't have a relationship when you know within yourself you didn't have a relationship with him? Tell him, give me that 100,000. I tell everybody, Meek Mills ain't do shit with Diddy. And make sure everybody know that. Don't make no sense as a man. They talked about Jesus Christ. What are you worrying about what they say about him?
What's up? This is Cam.
What's up? This is Loose Cannon. That nigga Loose Cannon. Nah, shout out to the chat, man. I appreciate y'all being in here rocking with the kid. I can't go over no more of that. You know what I mean? Shout out to y'all though. Again, I want to say this too because I feel like we ain't really spoke too much on that. Like, yo, Diddy's not like, it's not like he's just up Shit's Creek without a paddle or anything. You know what I'm saying? So again,
how you figure that?
Because to me, what his attorney is doing is fire, right? Not fire like I think it's okay or anything like that, right? What he's doing is nobody makes statements that quick. People saying the same thing about Jay-Z, right? Mm-hmm. But when all this happened, he got arrested, all this, his attorney did. And I thought, why is he going to say anything? But what he said was telling. And he is basically like, yo, you guys are calling these freak-offs, which is absolutely true. We're calling them freak-offs, right? He's calling them consensual, organized acts of sex between adults. Now, again, these are civil lawsuits that have a 13-year-old or whatever in them, right? What Diddy is in the RICO for or whatever is like the trafficking and the what do you call it? The sex things. They trying to make it like it was freak-offs or whatever. Yeah. It was unconsenting. He was drugging people and making them engage in these acts, right? His attorney spoke in the beginning and said, these are consensual acts. Y'all just calling them freak-offs. And how he played that to me, like, just remember that when all this starts to take off, because I'm telling you, that's going to be like a pivotal thing in this. And you have to prove beyond a shadow of a doubt that it was trafficking and not consensual. Get me? So that's why I say it's not, if you really understand what's going on here, like it sounds bad and it is bad. Don't get me wrong. The shit alleged is bad. But you know what I mean? It's not like it's just, open shut. Because if it was like that, it would have been like that. You get me? Yeah. So that's why I'm saying that. And they trying to tie him to this man who's not even done for. It'd be different if he was Epstein or somebody, right? And now it's like, oh yeah, this is Epstein's homie. But it's like, yo, we haven't even proved that Diddy did. You know what I'm saying? We saw the Cassie
Diddy did it, but we didn't prove Diddy did it though.
Exactly. So that's all I'm saying. You feel me? But shout out to the chat, man. I appreciate y'all being in here as always. Friday we gonna do this listening party for Mickey's mixtape. So y'all definitely definitely tap in for that. You know what I'm saying? You want to tell them something about it?
Friday, you know what I'm saying? We're going to get real bunk skunk in this bitch, and we're going to turn up, listen to the project, you feel me? I just hope y'all come and enjoy it. And then after that, after the live go up, you feel me, you'll be able to get all the music on YouTube on the page. So we're going to send you where to get it, you feel me?
All that.
So, you know what I'm saying? Appreciate y'all following through and showing love.
And look, man, if y'all want a chance to win LA beanie and a LA lid. Now the lid is 7 5/8.
Big as hell.
All right, though, but it's a 7 5/8. I should have got a snapback, but I didn't. And I need y'all to sub up to the backup channel. You know what I'm saying? If somebody could drop them links, if Dre didn't already drop them, boom. Click that backup channel link. You know what I'm saying? And from this point on, everybody who sub up, you know what I'm saying, you will be entered in a raffle. Here's the the beanie for y'all one time. You know what I'm saying? See the beanie and all that.
Let me see that, cuz. Why you didn't give me one of them?
And all that, cause you got everything,
Nah, but let me
Ganger.
see that, fool.
You
Cause
know you
nah,
got everything,
but yeah,
fool.
but nah, this time, hold on. Oh.
And then this is, you know what I'm saying, for the holidays and all that. I don't want to take it out
enter the raffle?
You could. I don't want to take it out the plastic because it's icy and I don't want to mess it up and all that. But you can see what's going on. I low-key got the hat, too. You feel me? And it go with the holidays and all that. You know what I'm saying? So definitely sub up to the.
Let me see that one.
Definitely sub up to the backup channel for that.
Here. Oh, real fast. Ooh, mira.
What does that even mean?
The colors, fool.
The fuck?
It's Mexico colors.
Yeah, definitely do that. You know what I'm saying?
Damn, this shit festive.
Boom. And there you go right there. Link right there and all that. Again,
Damn,
shout out.
I gotta unsubscribe and subscribe again to enter.
Shout out
But I'm willing to do it. Here.
Shout out Drea. But I can see when y'all unsubscribed and subscribed. So
how can I enter?
Follow me on my Instagram as well. Y'all follow me on the Instagram. Follow me on the Instagrams too. If you already subbed up here, it's not gonna work. You try to unsubscribe and then sub back, doesn't work that way. So go to the new channel, sub up to that new channel. If you already subbed up there, go to my Instagram. Follow me on Instagram. I need the traction there as well, and you will be entered in a raffle to win one of these. I'll pick the day that we do it. Maybe we'll do it Christmas or some shit. I don't know. Who knows? But we'll do that. And yeah, shout out to y'all.
Here, take your hat.
As always.
Or the people's hat. My better people's hat. Somebody out there.
Yeah, man. Somebody, them icy lids. Niggas be on me about the lids all the time. Like, oh, bro, you got that. And that's not a regular lid, too. You can't just grab that lid. That's like a special joint. I was just going to keep it. And then I was like, man, I should.
That beanie, that beanie different.
I should run that. You know what I mean? For the good people. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah. For the better people.
Shout out to everybody in the chat. You're annoying. Shout out to everybody in the chat just subbed up. Good. That's what I want to hear. That's what I want to hear. Shout out Keish, Jazz, Gangland Nash. Shout out my cousin Drea, the hardest working woman on YouTube. Straight like that. You know what I'm saying? And we going to end this off with some good old Mickey Monday as always, y'all. You know what I'm saying? Again, Friday.
Shout out Sexy Nay. I see you.
Friday. That's a huge ass head.
We really going
that's
up,
funny.
y'all. What happened?
She said that's a huge ass head.
Oh,
I got locks.
Head.
I got locks though. You
that
feel
don't
me?
Mean nothing.
It does because I literally wore like a 7 1/4 before I had locks. So what are you talking about?
A deuce and a quarter.
A deuce and a quarter. Goofball ass. Goofy ass nigga. Anyway, we gonna end with this bum ass nigga music.
Y'all pull up Friday. It's going upward.
Definitely do that, y'all.
We gonna be turned up. You feel me? All the above.
Fuck that shit, still seal, boy, bust that bitch. Call me a foe, I love that shit. David Beckham, I love that kick. Dopamine, I love that drip. Dopamine, JK, dope head, yeah, all that shit. Opioids did all that shit. Started off with the oxys, moved up to the Roxys. Soul blue for the profit, Adderall for the knowledge. Alcohol made me nauseous, cocaine had me violent. Sherm sticks had me wildin'. Grandma always had to watch me. Then the nigga did black, make it never look back. Monkey live on my back, chasing dragons out back. I was hooked, no cap. I was addicted as fuck. Copping with money for lunch, ended up shooting it up. Got high, big cuz bathroom, he ended up beating me up. He put my ass in rehab, I still ain't giving it up. I don't quit, me and Soldier getting lit. Call some bitches, slang some dick. Red and blue, make a pic. Made a mess, take a flick. Wait, live long, shooting up vet should've been gone. I know cause all of my friends gone. That's why I put hoes in the friend zone. To play touchdown like end zone. Get your dog put down like Kendo. Next time anybody gon' die, I'ma just send them to Lee. Let niggas get out of line, he just gon' send them to me. We don't got kick in the door, we gon' get in on the key. Bitch, I'm a band of the thief, bitch. You can't take advantage of me, bitch. I take advantage of you. What kind of drugs do you do? I'ma probably get you booked. For sure gon' fuck your life off. I'ma probably get you hooked. For sure gon' fuck this night off. Gang drugs. Gang drugs. Gang drugs. Gang drugs. Gang drugs. Gang drugs. It's keys.
Yeah, no
get on this content. Hey, shout out Drizzle Reacts, the best reaction channel on YouTube. Y'all go sub up to Poltergeist Classics 1 as well. Real hip hop going on.
Last night, Drizzle and ODM got two dubs in a row.
Nice.
Real nice.
Shout out my nigga ODM Slim, you hear me?
Shout out to Biggie.
Applying pressure, I be stepping on they whole neck. I reach the mecca, still I do it for the whole set. I tell the story so my movements all can recollect. We from a city where the coppers show us disrespect. Man, Jones pulled me over in just a sec. I told him, do what you gon' do, then I threw up the set. Just pulled up on Neiman Ride, them niggas threw up the set. Them niggas my Warner Bros, tell them niggas cut the check. Okay, popping off. These niggas think they talk like nigga, knock it off. You need protection for your head, I'm about to knock it off. The simple things, the guillotine, I watch it chop it off. Birds of a feather, all my niggas flocking off. If you can't tell me what to do, then you just not a boss. On my bigger load, the niggas came with niggas came with sherm stick, the niggas came with dope. Wait, fuck it up, rainbow out, luck is up. Hey, see I can't hang out, fuck 'em up. Hey, it's the little things. Seen little vamp with the little fangs. Gold on his wrist with a little chain. BB gun with the little flame. Hey, fuck it up. Rainbow out, luck is up. Hey, see I can't hang
Charlie
out.
Brown,
fuck 'em
salute,
up.
gang,
Hey,
salute.
it's the little things. I seen little vamp with the little fangs. Hit gold on his wrist with a little chain. Hit BB gun with the little flame. Keys. Fuck it up, rainbow out, luck is up. Hey, see I can't hang out, fuck 'em up. Hey, it's the little things. Seen little vamp with the little fangs. Gold on his wrist with a little chain. BB gun and the little flame. Hey, go, fuck it up, rainbow out, she luck is up. Hey, she can't hang out, fuck 'em up. Hey, it's a little thing. Seen little vamp with the little fangs. Shit gold on the wrist with the little chain. Shit BB gun with the little shit go.
Shout out to everybody in here, man. I appreciate y'all, you know what I'm saying, and all that good stuff. Again, y'all make sure y'all go sub up to Gangland Gam. You know what I'm saying? Make sure y'all go sub up to Drizzle Reacts. Make sure y'all go sub up to Loon Go Crazy. Make sure y'all go sub up to the Wavelength. These are just the folks I'm in connection with. You understand me?
Yes, sir.
Good people, great content. You know what I'm saying? Make sure y'all go tap in with Gangland Luciano. You feel me? Doing the hip hop over there just like Poltergeist Classics 1. You know what I'm saying? But shout out to all y'all, man.